Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. It is officially 2K26 time here as we continue on Wrestle Labs content. Appreciate everybody so much for tuning in, being a part of today's stream. Buckle in. We're in for a long one today because before we even get going, I'm going to kind of give you all the framework of what we're going to be doing this year with, of course, our flagship content, MyGM mode, which has had several good improvements that I'm excited about. But here's what we're doing. We're going to be doing an Immortal difficulty, of course, series. And what we're going to be doing on the stream today is we're going to attempt to do the first 25 weeks today on stream. And then our normal episodic content I would normally do on uploads. Here's what I have planned for that this year to stand out, hopefully, from the crowd and do something a little bit different and also have some fun with it. Now, let me know what y'all think about this in the chat before we get going. Go let some people pile in here before we get going with our draft and everything. But here's what I plan doing. Again, the stream right here we're doing, I'm here with you all live. We're going to hang out. You're going to be a part of the conversation, a part of the decision making as we book our brand and hopefully become the best of the best and hopefully survive on this difficulty, Immortal difficulty. We're going to see. But what I'm going to do is take this stream and I'm going to edit it down into a roughly 45 minutes to an hour and a half long episode, depending on how long it is. And it's going to basically be the highlights with context of certain things, what we did in the stream today. But I'm also going to be implementing elements of universe mode into the GM mode by adding in cutscenes and different things and maybe some match highlights and stuff that I'll all do off camera through editing process and whatnot. So when I do my upload version of this video you're watching right now is a live stream, this is the raw uncut stuff. You get to be a part of the whole process. But when I do my full video and I upload that, hopefully tomorrow, we'll see. It's going to be adding in some cutscenes, promos, match entrances, match highlights, and things of that nature to just add a little bit more flavor to GM mode that I think it needs. So again, kind of marrying the two modes together with Universe and MyGM with our edited content. So that's kind of the plan I have for our Universe this year. And I hope you're along the road for it because it's a new venture for me. I'm kind of nervous about it, to be quite frank with you guys, but I'm also very excited. So look, before we do anything, I want to show you all the ringside pass. This has been, of course, a key talking point of the game. So I will have El Hijo del Vikingo day one right now. We got him. But everything else, we're going to see how far today's stream, what we unlock. Again, the next character you'll get is Psycho Clown at tier 13. Then Mr. Iguana at tier 20. And then the final superstar is, I guess that is a final. So tier 20 is the last superstar you get. Tier 13, tier 7, and then you get the free tier here at tier 1. So again, these, I don't know if they're going to be retroactively added into the roster for us on GM mode or if I'm going to have to, you know, just wait until next season to get some of these guys. But very interesting. But again, you're going to have to grind. You're going to have to play through the modes to get to that point. Is this pre-recorded? No, Cooper. This is live. We are getting going. Can you play 2K26 offline? I believe so. So I'm really excited to get this going. So before we get anything going, do y'all have any questions for me before we start our GM journey? Because once we get into this, I'm going to be going between chat mode and GM persona mode, if you will, for what we're doing here. So drop any comments, any feedback, anything you'll have for me, and we're about to get started with our GM mode journey. So if y'all don't have any other comments, I think they were retroactively added in 2K25. I hope so. I hope that's the case, Tasty Builder. I really do hope that's the case because that will be very good for us so we don't have to wait until our next series to have them going. Can you play Immortal difficulty on Play Now more? I'm not sure, but I'm sure there are. If I go over here to, man, oh man, let's see, go gameplay. They do have legend difficulty for playing. So if you decide to play the matches and whatnot, that's legendary difficulty. All right, but let's get started, y'all. We've been waiting long enough. We've been waiting a while for this. Let's get MyGM started here in 2K26 for the first time. And 2K servers are not available. That's okay. We don't do online. We're going to be doing locally, and we're going to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Our GM of selection will be CM Punk, the cover boy himself. Of course, we have some a few new GMs this year with the anonymous GM, who has the hidden agenda card that, I think has some uses to it, but we're not going to be using him right now. You have Stacy Keebler, who's got the standards and practices card. And then you have also added let me find him, Bobby the Brain Heenan, who has the brain card. So those are the three new GMs they've added into this year's game. Of course, you can put your own custom GM in if you choose to. We may do that at some point in the near future, but let's get going. We're going to do CM Punk. He's the cover athlete. He's the one I want to do my first run through with. He is the Punked card. This reduces the fan retention rate of all opposing brands by 3% during next week's show. Cannot be used during the last week of a season. So that is our GM of choice. And the brands, now I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a little bit, I think, of a down point for me. They did not add any new brands to this year's game. And I understand some of you are probably thinking, well, what brands could they add? Well, they obviously have a partnership going with the DLCs and the Ringside Pass for AAA. I would assume we would have been able to have AAA in that tier right here. Do you see there's an empty spot next to Mutiny? I cannot go over there to it. So I'm assuming at some point, you guys, we will have another brand added into GM mode. Just not sure when that's going to come. It will be, I'm assuming it's post-launch. But I'm hoping that's going to be AAA. My dream scenarios that would be a partnership with TNA, and I think that would be incredible. But we're going to start off this journey with CM Punk with Raw, the flagship for WWE, and hopefully we can bring it home and do some great things. So again, they have the This Is War card. You select an opposing brand to have 5 randomly selected superstars that cannot be booked in matches this next week. So we're going to be doing that to get started. And yes, I'm going to show y'all a new feature they've added in, the randomize feature for our early for the other brands. So we're going to go against 3 other brands. Oop, not that. Nope. So that's for me. That's me right now. We are done. Right. And now select your opposition. Yes. So we're going to go randomize here. And there we go. We have Stacy Keebler with ECW. For player 3, we're going to have Stephanie McMahon with NXT Mutiny. And then for player 4, we're going to have Mr. Fuji for SmackDown. So those are your brands. Those are your my initial competition here. We have Raw versus ECW, Mutiny, and SmackDown. And I think this could be very interesting. Looking at, of course, we know some of the power-up cards could be very, very interesting to go up against. Not too worried about Stephanie McMahon's card. She's just a money card, realistically. So that could be interesting. Stacy Keebler, select an opposing brand. 2 random permanent superstars from the brand will be fired next week and do not get to return any contract costs. That's actually crazy. She can use this 3 times a season. That's nuts, you guys. So she can use this card 3 times a season, and that means 6 stars could be fired from my brand, and more than likely that's what's going to happen. How am I playing this early? I'm in New Zealand, of course. So, on Xbox, if you're in New Zealand, the game's out. So that's how we're playing this early right now. So we're going to get this going. This is the group we've randomized here. CM Punk versus Keebler versus McMahon versus Fuji. Let's get it going. So let's get to the seasonal settings for this session, and we'll see how this goes. For this, of course, Extreme used to be the top difficulty. We will be on Immortal difficulty. This is the top difficulty across the board, and what this is going to do is make AI tougher than ever. And now 3 mid-card matches during regular and go-home shows. You're going to have maximum number of mid-card for each brand on PLEs, and you're going to have highest morale thresholds for keepers and superstars quitting. Large increase to superstar injury chance, which is going to be, I have a feeling, brutal. And increased stamina and cash cost of matches. So again, everything is going to, I think, be crazy. I think this is going to be very, very difficult. Of course, we're going to do fans as our win scenario here, and we're going to do 15 Hall of Fame trophies, which typically will take us to season 4. We're going to go max budget at $7 million. We're going to keep on the shakeups and the power card store. That will be something we'll look at for a future episode down the line here. And then we'll go with the, can I go, let's see, I'm going to go default on this, and match unlocks default. We're going to keep everything else as is. So Immortal difficulty journey. Let's begin with the draft. All right, season 1, here we go. Okay, so you all know how this works. Okay, get off my, I know how this works. Thank you. So we get the number 1 pick in this year's draft. And again, as GM here, we got to make the best business decision to get the best superstar that's going to lead us, guide us, hopefully to a successful run here early on. So right now, I'm going to go by, for men superstars here, you have CM Punk, which should just be easily the choice we go with because I am the GM and he can also be a wrestler. So CM Punk's probably a really good choice for us. So I'm actually going to bring in Punk because he's got 5 out of 5 ring promo. He's a legend and he's a battle royale specialist and a submission match specialist. That's very, very interesting. So we're going to go with the cover athlete with our GM choice, CM Punk, the best in the world, added to our roster. And Becky Lynch is the number 2 pick. Cody Rhodes, the number 3 pick. And Rhea Ripley with the 4th pick. So back to us we go. I'm actually going to lower the audio a little bit. I don't want to hear Michael Cole and them talking while we're doing this. So we need somebody to couple with CM Punk. Again, we're not wanting to blow our budget early. We're wanting to make sure we have a good mix of superstars that's going to make this work for us. And I think Seth freaking Rollins, CM Punk, he's a 5 out of 5 promo. Yes, we're spending a lot of money on the first 2 picks here, but I think we're wanting to make sure we have a headlining rivalry we can build on several times throughout the 50-week season. Roman going to EC Dub. Jay, nope, we're going to Asuka over there. Drew McIntyre, okay, going over. So now, with our 3rd pick, we have 2 headlining men for our brand. We now need to look at the women's division. And again, right now, the big hitters are all gone for the most part here, but we do have, you know, Bailey's a great one there, 15 ring level, which is really, really solid. Bianca, Charlotte, Io, Zelina, you got Liv. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Liv Morgan. She has 5 out of 5 promo, which is incredible. So we're going to go, I think, Liv Morgan for our first women's selection here. You just want Braun to have a title, CBR. Is it out today or is it? It's out in New Zealand. It's out in certain regions in the world right now. It'll be out everywhere tomorrow. Remember to plan budget-wise to plan for 25 to 40 wrestlers for the season. Yeah, we're gonna try to make that work. So for the women, I want to start the draft with 2 big stars for both divisions. We got CM Punk, we got Seth Rollins, we got Liv Morgan. We need another big woman to fill this out for us here. Liv is annoying already. Hopefully she get her win in her first match. Like it. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So I think for me, man, Alexa Bliss, she still have a 5 out of 5 promo. She sure as heck does. You got Stephanie Vakir, terrible promo. She's a 2 out of 5. Tiffany Stratton, though, pretty good 5 out of 5 promo ability here. And she's a specialist. Okay, so what I think we're going to do here is I'm going to go Stratton. I'm going to go Stratton or Bliss. I may go Bliss first and then hope Stratton's there in a bit. Because I like the idea of getting, again, my strategy, if you've never watched me play a GM before, I like to get 5 out of 5 promo stars, always. So we're going to get Stratton now that she's available at 230. A little bit more than I want to pay. I'm wanting to stay around the $215 or less $1,000 range now from the rest of this draft. So men and women can compete against each other this year. That's going to be wild. Yeah, the intergender stuff's going to be interesting to see how that plays out for certain. All right, so we're wanting to spend a little less money. Again, we have a lot of people that are going to be pretty expensive, but I want to be around $215 or less ish Man, the men's division is just so, like, I mean, you got Aleister Black. He's a level 20 legend. 3 out of 5 for 298. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, y'all. He is a fighter. We have one fighter. We have a face fighter for CM Punk. Bro, I think I may go Aleister Black here potentially. And then you got Joe Hendry, the pre-order guy. You see his name and he appears tasty, but you're right. I mean, look what happened. He's here. So Joe Hendry's here. He's a 5 out of 5 too for the promo ability. You know what? Oh man, do I want to go Joe Hendry or Aleister Black? I kind of want to look at a tag team. Like, I want to get Dom and Damien, which I think would be interesting, even though, well, Damien, is he still, no, he's not. Hold on. But Dom and JD, we could do that. That's 2 cruisers. I'd like for them to be mixed if we can help that. Like something like this with Joe Gacy and Dexter and Loomis could work well. Both are 4 out of 5 promo too. So I think we can do that. I think we're going to go Joe Gacy and Dexter and Loomis for our next 2 men's picks. And that gives us a tag team. And that works out pretty well for us, I think. So we go Joe Gacy and Dexter and Loomis if they're still both available. And that gives us an instant tag team right now. All right, so where is he? Dexter Loomis. Again, 4 out of 5 promo. That gives us a tag team right there. The Wyatt 6, yeah, CBR, I agree. Wyatt 6, man. It's a good choice. Good selection. It's a good selection. So let me see here what we got going on this. So for the men's division, I got those 2 stars. Now for the women's division, I would like to find some more superstars here. Because we have Tiffany Stratton. She's a specialist. We have 2 cruisers for the women's division. So we really do need to try to find a few giants that are going to work well for us. So let's sort for giants. And then let's go down to the women's division. So you got some more expensive giants here with Charlotte, Jade Cargill, Nia Jax. Got Piper, Raquel, Josh Briggs. Okay, so I think where I'm going to go here is I'm going to go Jade Cargill, 4 out of 5 promo ability. She's a heel, and that matches up well for Alexa Bliss. We can do that. We can certainly do that. But y'all, let me know what y'all think about 2K26 overall. Which edition are you going to get? Let me know in the chat below. Let me know your overall thoughts on the game below. All right, so we got one giant for the women's division. Now let's get another giant, if there is any. Gosh, man, there's not tons, so we may need to look specialist. So we're going to go specialist for the women's division here, and we're going to go down to the bottom, just use around. Pat McAfee, 4 out of 5 promo. Zoe Stark, 3 out of 5 promo, 83 stamina, 47 popularity. Not a lot for the women's division in terms of this. Oh man, Natalia's a 1 out of 5 promo. That is insane, y'all. That she's always been just terrible on the mic in this game. Terrible on the mic in this game. I don't understand the metrics for that for some of these people. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I think we need a specialist to counteract Liv, or I need a giant to counteract Liv. That's a face. And the only face available for the women's division is Charlotte Flair. 285, I'll do it. Whatever, we'll go the queen. We'll go Charlotte Flair. We'll get her. It's more than I want to spend, but it gives us 2 heels, 2 cruisers to counteract each other for our rivalries. We'll deal with it. All right, so back to us. Back to us. We have 5 women, 4 men. We have 1 men's tag team. I'd like to get another men's tag team if we can help it here. So we have a face tag team with the Wyatt 6. Perfect right here. If we can get Kofi and Xavier Woods, they are a little expensive though, over 300,000 each. 300,000 each here. Is Bronson a giant? Bronson? Let's look. If he is, I don't see him, but he has to be a giant, I'm assuming. Because most of the heavier guys are. I don't see him anywhere else, so probably so. Probably so, and he was selected elsewhere already. get another men's heel tag. So I think we could go like Xavier Woods is solid. That's a solid one with the New Day, but they are expensive. They're over $300,000. That's just more really than I'd like to spend right now on another tag team. So maybe we can go with Dom and let's see, JD. It's not a great fit because we need somebody that's going to be a bruiser fighter combo. So we need a heel bruiser fighter combo. A heel bruiser fighter combo for the men's division. All right, let's look here. So we got Braun Breaker. And who's all part of his faction there again? You have Braun. We may be able to make that work. Go Braun Breaker and Brunson Reed, maybe. There's Brunson Reed. He's a bruiser. Okay. But they're both bruisers. I need a fighter. Who else could go with Braun Breaker? Because I like the idea of getting Braun. You also have Elton Prince, Julius Creed, Grayson Waller. So many bruisers. Let's look at some fighters here. All right, we're going to look at some fighters here. You got Finn Balor. So we can go Finn, potentially Braun and Aleister Black. That could be a good one. So Aleister Black is a fighter. And then we get Braun. You know, let's do it. Let's go Braun. Let's go Aleister Black and Braun Breaker, which sounds like an incredible. You get the amazing spinning kick and the amazing spear combination there potentially, right? All right, so there's that, and then we go to fighters or the bruisers, excuse me, and we're gonna get. I hope Braun didn't just get taken, did he? No. All right, so we're gonna go down to Braun Breaker. 4 out of 5, yes sir. All right, those are two good picks. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that overall. Looking at the budgets, 4.5. Are we a little bit lower? Yeah, so we've definitely overspent early on. So we definitely need to go down here and start getting a little bit cheaper. We have 6 men, 5 women. Gosh, man, filling out a big roster here is going to be a task. All right, so let's look for the women's roster. Let's try to find some stars down here that have decent, somewhat decent abilities, like Monroe, Lash Legend. So most of these people just have terrible promo skill. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking for promo skills that are 3 or better. Roxanne Perez is a solid one. I'd like to stay away from cruisers if I can help it. They're so limited. So LaRocca, Nikita Lyon, Maxine. Maxine's a good one. That's a face fighter for us. For the women's division, we currently do not have any face fighters. So we're going to get Maxine Dupree. No problem, CBR. I got you. Remember, they fixed Cruiser versus Cruiser to be good against each other. Oh, I did not. Okay, we'll have to test that out. See if it's that way for this year's game, too. They confirmed that somewhere. Bruiser. So we need a bruiser for Maxine to go up against. Fallon Henley's a decent one. Let's go bruiser. We're going by ring level here, so not necessarily looking at money. Bruiser. Jordan Grace. No. I need a heel bruiser. Fallon Henley may be the choice. Any other heel bruisers? We got Nikita, who's actually more affordable for me. We're going to go Nikita. So we got Nikita. Okay, that's going to work. Specialists and cruisers were an exception to the matchup rule. Says Tasty Builder. Again, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, being a part of this today. I mean, wasn't sure if we'd have a crowd, but I appreciate everybody tuning in so much. So much. All right, so I think we need to get another specialist or another heel or another bruiser fighter combination of some sort. So I think we can go. Jordan Grace is tempting, but she's terrible promo skill. But she does give you a basic power-up card in her perk too, which is nice. Naomi's around 3 out of 5 for Naomi. But again, I don't necessarily want more cruisers, but there's so many. Family's good. Family's good. All the kiddos are good. We got Gizmo. We got another dog we just got yesterday, 8-week-old puppy, but named Bo. She's doing good too. But our house is a little busy. Little busy. All right. You know what I think we do here? I think we need cheaper picks. So I'm going to sort by cost. I sort by cost again. All right, we're going to sort by cost because I need to find cheaper people. Lyra and Jordan are good alignment options here, so let's look at that. I like what your brain's at. Yeah, it's pretty good, but we need heals. I mean, I could obviously flip some of these people around, which isn't the end of the world if we do that. You also got Zoe Stark here. She's a specialist. You know, I think we go Zoe. I think we go Zoe. We go Zoe Stark. And we can have Zoe and Jordan Grace be a rivalry if we choose to do that. All right, so let's go back down here and find Jordan Grace. And we got Jordan Grace here. All right, so that puts us at 8 women now for the roster. And now we're going to focus back on the men's division. Because realistically, I'd like to have 12 men and 12 women if we can help it. That's 24 total. That's minimum. I'd like to probably get more than that if we can help it. Maybe closer to 30 if our budget allows it. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't typically play matches in GM mode or spectate. Typically, we normally just simulate. That's normally how we do it. All right, so let's go to the men's division. We have 9 women. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this, but we need to find more men for our roster. So right now, our men's division, we have specialists. We have 2 specialists, 2 heal specialists. That is, we got a heal fighter, a face fighter, a face bruiser, and a face fighter. So we need more bruisers. They're going to work for us realistically. Oba's a good one. I agree. Oba's a good one. I would like to see if there's another bruiser. Like Brooks Jensen's excellent. 4 out of 5 promo ability. I'm going to go Brooks first. And then we may come back to Oba. Trick's gone. Andre Chase U heading out of here. Uncle Howdy. Wyatt 6 going over there. All right, now we're going to grab Oba Femi. Oba. You normally play. I like to, I mean, I understand why people play the matches so you can win the power-up cards and all that, but I kind of like to give the element of randomness and more strategy and less actual playing. Because I feel like if you are good at the gameplay-wise, you could cheese winning the matches. So that's why I choose not to do it, personally, for me. But to each their own, right? To each their own. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Now let's grab some more bruisers, or fighters, excuse me. Tavion Heights, terrible promo. Miles, terrible promo. Good Lord. Tyler Bate, not bad. 3 out of 5. He's a specialist, but we need, if we're going to get specialists, we need faces. We need faces. Like Dragunov here. Dragunov here, not bad at all. Ridge Holland, a bruiser. We just got bruisers. We need fighters. I need fighters for my men's division that aren't this expensive. Trying not to spend that much money. Pat McAfee. Yeah, he was a 5 out of 5. He's 4 out of 5 this year's game. So I could get Pat McAfee technically. We may come back to him. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab some fighters here. We're going to get... Shoot. Man, there's just not many options available. So we're going to go Dragunov. Get another specialist. Dragunov is selected. R-Truth is still up there. It's also stupid expensive still. Okay. Let's see what we can get here. So we got Dragunov. He was a base fighter. I think need a heel fighter now. Let's see. We have 1 face, 2 face, 1 heel. Yeah, so we're going to need a heel fighter. So we're going to go this way. Heel fighters. Charlie Dempsey. You got Tomatonga. Not bad. 235,000. A little bit expensive, but maybe worth it. For $7,000 more, we're going to go Sean Spears. Heel fighter, Sean Spears. Let's do it. This is the first episode of our 2K26 content. Yes, but again, like I mentioned earlier, I plan on taking this stream and editing it into a hyper production, basically, kind of blending GM and universe mode with some cutscenes and stuff. So if you watch this stream, the upload I do of this stream where I edit it down and add some cutscenes and stuff will make it different. So, it's, you know, different venture, different things we're trying this year. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Hopefully you all enjoy. So for the men's division, we have 10 stars now. For the women's division, we still need one more, I think, for the draft. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Again, I'd like to get about 12 each. Okay, man, this is getting tough. Joaquin's not a bad one. Level 15 especially. That's just hard to pass up. On the high level there, and I don't think we have any giants for the men's division or anything like that. So let's go look at giants. There's only one giant left, so I don't think we're going to find any cruisers. I don't think we're going to go any cruisers. So I'll tell you what, we're going to get Pat McAfee right now. Turn Pat into a star, baby. We're going to turn Pat into a star. All right, looking at the budgets, they're at 2.6 million. 2.5 for us. Okay. For Tony D'Angelo, 3 out of 5 is not bad. Not bad at all. So I could get another tag team here, another heel tag team. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. You know what? I think you doesn't hurt to have a third tag team in rotation. It does not hurt. And they're specialists, so they're super versatile for matchups. I think that's a great play. I think that's a good play for us. And they're not too overly expensive, under $200,000 each. We'll do it. We'll do it. So they're at 2.1 million, 2.3 million remaining. We're at 2.1. So we're all kind of on par with each other at this point. All right, so for the men, we're at 13 stars, which sounds good to me. Let's fill out the rest of the roster for some women here. We're at 9. I'd like to get around 13 as well. So let's find some gems here if we can, if there are any. Most of these individuals, unfortunately. Okay, Natalia is still available, but she is a little bit on the more expensive side. Thea, Lash, Kiana, Tatum, Paxley. You got Kalani, Lola Vice. What do we need for the women's roster right now? Like, I'm trying to think what we need for our women's. So let's see here. Women, we have Bruiser, Cruiser. Okay, we maybe need some fighters. Maxine Dupree's our only women's fighter. So maybe some more fighters can't hurt us right now. All right, so more fighters for us here. Naomi, we may sneak up and try to grab Naomi. She's a little expensive. We need some fighters. So Kiana may not be a bad selection for fighters, for a heel fighter specifically. Alba Fire's not bad. She's also a 4 out of 5 promo. Man, oh man. Okay. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go Kiana for a heel fighter. We're going to go Kiana for a heel fighter. We may grab another heel fighter at some point too. No, Natalia's gone. I was going to grab her. That sucks. Okay, that's fine. We'll get Naomi. She's a level 15, y'all. That's got to go a long way. Yes, it's a little more money than I'd like to technically spend at this current point. But we'll deal. We'll deal. Also, you guys, I want to thank you all, the new subscribers. Thank you so much for being part of the Wrestle Labs community. Really do appreciate you all. All right, so we got a cruiser. We got some more heels. Let's get one more heel fighter. And I think we're going to go a little bit more on the cheap path here and go Jada Parker for that. Now we'll go Jada Parker. And then KO's going, man. And now they're spending some money. Now some of these people are spending money. There goes Joe Hendry. All right. So we have 12 women now. Now let's look at going cost at the top. So we still have available for the women's roster. I think we're going to go 14 picks for the women. And I'm going to go Izzy Dame. No. I think we're going to go Lola Vice or Tatum Paxley. Lola or Tatum. Let's see. It's going to be, I think we're going to go Tatum Paxley just because she's got higher stamina out the chute. And then we're going to, there goes Thea Hale. 1.5 million remaining for them. We have 1.6. So we're actually doing pretty decent in terms of our budget right now. Could get Nia Jax, another giant for us, because right now we have 2 giants on the roster. This gives us a little versatility. It's the last giant remaining. So I can go Nia Jax. We're gonna go Nia. How much money do you want to leave to run the show? I'm thinking anywhere around 800,000 maybe. Go into the season with around 800,000 should be, I think, solid. All right, so I think the women were done. We have 14 women. Let's see if we want to find one more guy. And I think, you know what? Gosh, man, this is interesting. Like, we have some great options here. Great options here for the men's division. Especially for thinking about our big superstars. Like, we have CM Punk, Seth Rollins. We have Aleister Black, who's a big one there. Braun Breaker's going to be a big one. So we could go anywhere here with this one. Like, I could go AJ easy all day. AJ Styles, because he's a 4 out of 5 promo and he's a specialist. He's going to be good no matter what. Then you got Finn Balor here. Finn Balor, specialist, 5 out of 5. You know what? Why not? Let's go Finn. Let's go Finn. Let's get him, baby. Gorstag, no, I'm going up. This is not legendary. This is Immortal difficulty. We're going up against Immortal AI with Immortal settings. It's going to be a pain in the butt. LA Knight is around. I tell you what we're going to do. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think for this roster, AJ Styles is the first pick. I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to call it. We're going to do one more pick, and then we're going to call it. So everybody's under. Okay, they're well under. So we should be pretty good still. We're right. $769,000. $769,000. It's a little bit less than I'd like to take. A little bit less. Why did I take Raw? It's the flagship, man. It's the brand I wanted to start off this journey with the best in the world GM, CM Punk, who's also going to be a wrestler on the brand, which I think is awesome. So with our last pick for this draft, you got Jacob Fatu, who's around. And we also have, let's see here. You got the unlockable from the Ringside Pass. Oh, bro, I disagree. I think the rosters are finally where they need to be. They're bigger than they've ever been, and this is where they need to be. I think you need to have that roster management aspect where you're not overbooking people to the point where they're just like everybody's hurt and injured. So I'm much happier about having bigger rosters this year. And I think for our last pick, guys, I'm gonna go LA Knight. Yeah, and that puts me at 400,000, which is, I know, a little low on the bar, but I think that's where I want to go. Brock Lesnar's heading out of here, so everybody's gonna spend for the last few picks. All right, we're done. We have, again, between the two brands right there, over around 30 superstars. I'm happy with it. Our draft is complete, y'all. There's CM Punk. To his left is CM Punk. And I'm very happy with this draft. So overall, they have 360,000 remaining. Mutiny, they're going to spend a little bit. They're around 387. SmackDown, they're around 500,000. Are they done though? They're not. They're still spending. I am shocked to see them still spending right here. 269,000 remaining now for them. ECW 155,000. They're not going to hold a lot back, are they? That's fine. Fill out those rosters, baby. You do you. SmackDown's done with Mr. Fuji. That's what they have with Drew McIntyre and Rhea Ripley as their head two right there. It's pretty dang solid. ECW calling it quits. Stacy Keibler backed by Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch. You got Logan Paul, Jey Uso. Hey, that's a heck of a draft from ECW. I'm gonna be serious with that. That's a pretty dang good draft. And Mutiny's finished with Stephanie McMahon with Asuka. You got Cody Rhodes. You got Randy Orton, Shinsuke. It's a pretty dang good draft. So there you see the rosters, y'all. We saved easily the most money, but in terms of the rosters you see in front of you here, I think we had a good draft. I think we went a little cheaper route, obviously. I think in terms of the heavy hitters, we may have I don't know. Who do y'all think? Who do y'all think has the best, deepest roster to start off? Obviously, we're going to have the smallest roster by 3 picks, which is fine. We could fill those with jobbers. I'm ready to get Argus the Great in here, baby. But those are these selections, y'all. It's going to be a very interesting series. Let's kick it off. I think we did a pretty good job. Mutiny has some of the highest ring XP, yeah, for sure. All right, so here we go. Hall of Fame, y'all know how it goes. Again, trophies are one thing, but it's all about who has the most fans at the end of the journey. The season locks in whenever we get to whoever first GM to get 15 GM Hall of Fame trophies will be inducted, and then we'll get the final season. So we're building up, getting ready for Battleground, our first PLE, Triple H. Good to talk to you. Yes, so let's see what he's got to say here. I'm just checking to make sure Raw is ready for the new season. Feeling confident. Well, obviously, we're going to tear the competition to shreds is what we're saying here. Good. I'm expecting big things of Raw this season. Make it an amazing show. We plan on doing so. We plan. Mr. Fuji, how's the prep going, Punk? Can't wait to see what's going to happen here. So we think we have an advantage now that we've inked the contract with Drew McIntyre, but we know you've got some good superstars signed up as well. Good luck. So now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to select our champions. But before we do this, I am excited to do this. We're going to go right here. We're going to click the left stick, and we, ladies and gentlemen, are going to find custom titles for this year's GM. You can go in here, and any titles you have unlocked, you can now add to the mix, and you can choose where you want them to be. This is a feature I've been waiting for a long time. We finally have it here, ladies and gentlemen. So for our World Championship, this is typically be the World Heavyweight title here, the new design. I'm going to go with classic big gold, baby, for our title. For the men's tag team division, we're going to go tag division. And we got the 2v2 championship, whatever that is. Unified tag championships. No. I don't want those. I want the classic. Did we not have them unlocked though? Dang. That's unfortunate. I was really wanting to get the 9702 titles. But I mean, I don't see a better choice for me right now. 2v2 championship's kind of cool looking, but we're just going to go with the base. We're going to go with the base. And for the IC title here, our mid-card title, which will be our Intercontinental Championship, we can choose some different things here. So we got big gold back. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to unlock most of these through Showcase or Ringside Pass, which is just, oh gosh. Don't even get me started on this. Don't even get me started. So I'm going to go with the 94 Intercontinental title just to mix it up. And for the women's division, for the women's world title, I'm going to leave that be. Actually, you know what? We may look for the women's. Let's see. What do we have new for the women's here? We can go with the Divas title from the olden days. Say the olden days. Really wasn't that olden, was it? I don't really like any of those over, so we're going to keep what we have there. We're going to keep the women's tag, and we're going to I think we're going to keep all the women's titles because I kind of like the way they have them set up. So let's start off, and let's get our titles going. So who's going to be our world champion? Great question. I think we're going to start off the ground running for our men's division. We're going to put the title on Seth freaking Rollins. Instant 10 pop right there. For our tag titles, we are going to go with Loomis and Gacy, the White Six. And for our mid-card Intercontinental Championship, we're going to put that on Braun Breaker. So Braun Breaker with the title there. I'm happy with that. I think that's going to set us up for some good stuff. It is kind of heel centric. So you know what? Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Sticking to my guns. For the women's division, our world champion. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That's what I have to say to this. We're going to go for the women's world champ. We're going to put it on Naomi. I know it may be a little bit of a less popular pick, but I'm going to go Naomi for that. For the women's tag titles, we're going to wait on that one. So let's go for the mid card. So we have Naomi. She is a cruiser. She's going to have a giant to fight her. I think we're going to go Jordan Grace for the women's Intercontinental title. And then for the tag titles, I think we're going to go Alexa and Charlotte. Whoops. Alexa and Charlotte for the women's tag. I think that's where we're going to start. I think that's where we're going to start. So we can immediately push Liv Morgan into a tag team feud with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. We can immediately get going with. I already have the rivalries kind of mapped out. I think we're set. I think we're good. So those are champions. I think it's good. I think it's solid to start. So here we go. I don't need an introduction. So here we go. We're gonna get a power up card, a Get Schooled 3 card from one of our superstars. And that's the only one we're getting. So let's first things first. The make or break for us. We have $463,500 in budget. Looking at the challenges this year, you get 20 total now. Every 5, you get a GM trophy. So here's some of the challenges. Antagonists use 10 power cards against other brands, fulfill 15 promises. Some different things there. Just going to scroll down so y'all can see what's all going down. I think it's good. I think it's solid. But it's going to, just going to take some time to get through these. Okay, let's look at our commissioner goal. Have at least 3 stages of a hell match this week. Absolutely not going to happen. That's ridiculous. Let's keep looking here. We know how this works. We know how this works. Yep. We know how this works. I'm just trying to get through some of the tutorial stuff for us because I'm not new to this. I know what we're doing. All right. And then, yep. Okay. All right. So we're situated. We could go get some more talent here if we need to, some jobbers. But right now we're going to stick with what we have. We could buy a bad publicity card out the chute right now as well, which is really, really powerful card. Gives you 5% steal of a brand's fans, which is very, very nice. We do the punked card, a Get Schooled card. We're going to actually use the Get Schooled card now. And I think we're going to push that on somebody that's a little lower level that I think deserves to be higher. And that is our champion, Braun Breaker. Where is he at? He's a level 5. I think he deserves to be up a little bit. So we got him now to level 10, and he's going to get an upgrade for us. Braun's putting in the time. He's putting in the work. We're going to do the basic morale, try to keep him happy, and hopefully get him a little happier every single time he's in a match. All right, so starting off first, we do not have enough assets. The first thing we will do eventually when we get enough assets, we're going to buy the concert hall and get to tier 2. That's, I think, the biggest thing we need to do. It's going to be really, really interesting. New Zealand, y'all. New Zealand territory gets the game. If you're in New Zealand location on your Xbox, you can play the game right now. Turn fin face. We'll see at some point. What do you think about disabling the power card shop? At some point, I will be doing that for a challenge series, but not yet. All right, so let's get booking. Let's start off booking. Yes, I know how booking works. We're going to get going first with our main event. And we're going to go Seth Rollins, CM Punk for the world title. Just set the stage, get us going. All right, and then I think for the women's roster, we're going to go Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton. Maybe we go right here with Tiffany and her. It's cruiser specialist. It should be able to work. And then we're going to go a women's tag team. We're going to go Cargill and Liv. That's good for the titles. Then we're going to go Braun Breaker and I'm thinking AJ maybe. AJ Styles. And then we're going to go here for this one with a, whoops. We're going to go tag team. We're going to go the Wyatt 6, which are faces, versus, I think we go here with Kit and Kit Wilson and Elton Prince. So we got all title matches to get us started, which I think is good. All titles on the line for the first show. You got to believe it. You got to believe it. Yes, sir. All right. So now the promos, what I think we do to start is we're going to do a call out. We're going to have CM Punk call out Seth. And then we're going to have Naomi call out Tiffany. And then I'd like to get Braun Breaker calling out AJ. And then I think we try to develop a few more feuds here for people that aren't in matches necessarily. Actually, you know what? I think we go an invasion promo. 25,000 gives you 6 stamina. We're going to try to do an invasion promo on do I want it to be on Stacy? Who's not booked? That's my question. I have Finn Balor. We're going to have Finn Balor invade Stacy Keibler. Does it not let me choose next brand? Okay. Who do I think is going to be my biggest threat? I think it's going to probably be Stacy, honestly, in ECW. So I'm going to have Finn Balor invade right there. Somebody said here, have Tiffany call instead. Yeah, that's a better shout. Thank you. So they're going to lose. Now I appreciate this little detail here at the bottom. You see, it tells you 6 stamina loss for the promo. That's nice. It's telling you exactly what they're losing for the promos on stamina. I like that a lot. In terms of match quality, match types, we're going to leave all of these as normal matches. I don't want to kill stamina in the first week. I think title matches are good enough. So first week is booked. We have the titles up for grabs to initiate some feuds. We have a few call outs going. We have an invasion promo. Let's book it. And we're going to get this going. $34,000 show cost. I'm okay with it. Raw. Let's get it going. So opening match here. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. Here we go. Naomi, Tiffany Stratton for the Women's World Championship. And Naomi retains her championship beginning of the feud. And now it's a level 3, a 3-star match. Not terrible to get started. CM Punk's going to get that feud kicked off to level 1 with an excellent promo. Very, very good. It's what we expect from the GM. It's what we expect. You got AJ Styles, your new Intercontinental Champion. Again, one of the best there ever was in the ring. 3.5-star match beginning the feud with him and Braun Breaker. We need that to be something that delivers for the sustainability of this brand going forward. I think it's going to be huge. Tiffany Stratton with a good promo calling out Naomi grows that feud now to level 2 for the women's tag team titles. Here we go. We got Flair and Bliss retaining 3-star mid-card match, level 1 tag team rivalry. Braun Breaker with a call out, and he does his job. And he's saying, I want to challenge you for that title. We're going to come back to it at Battleground, and I'm going to get that title back off you, AJ. So we're going to see how that plays out there. Now for the men's tag team championships, it is going to be the Wyatt 6 with the retention, 3.5-star match, a level 1 tag team rivalry. And now for our invasion, and we work it out. Finn Balor goes across to the the purple battle lines, and he takes 6,000 fans away from EC Dub and brings 6,000 back home to the red brand Raw. Big win there for us there. That leads us to our main event match. Seth freaking Rollins, world champion, versus Punk and CM Punk, the brand GM and now world champion. 4-star match. We get the rivalry to level 2 as well. That's a heck of a way to kick off our first week here, ladies and gentlemen. So ECW's got some good stuff going. Not many title matches. They're also doing a ladder match in their main event, and they're doing a charity call out promo. Okay, we're gonna see how that plays out for them. So here we go. Table match. Okay, so some people just, they're like me. They don't want to spend too much extra stamina. Okay, let's see it. Drama curve, and we had a pretty good show, but it was not, I don't think, the strongest. You know what? I think it was us and Mutiny had the strongest shows combined. I think it was. So now our opening was low. The second mid card performed better. This one did too. We underestimated this one. I thought that would perform a little bit better for us, but it didn't. So we'll learn from that mistake. Poor opening for our first show. Good booking for ECW overall. Good also for Mutiny, and good for SmackDown. So we are unfortunately with the lowest result in the drama curve. We're going to see how that goes. So in terms of our numbers here, yes, thank you. I understand. We gained 39,780 fans with a B match card quality. We also gained a profit of $23,000. So that's a pretty good start for us. Let's see what Keebler and ECW ends up with. They end up with 31,450 fans and a little bit of money in the pocket as well. Mutiny had a good week there at 37,820 fans. Not a bad week for them whatsoever. And SmackDown with 33,900 fans. So at the end of week one, we are on top, just narrowly over Stephanie McMahon and NXT Mutiny by 2,000 fans. And again, the budget is well in hand as well. So we're doing a solid job thus far as we get ready to head to Mississippi, as we get ready for some more lead up to Battleground here. Understanding morale. Yes, I understand how all this works. All right, so Seth Rollins is a little upset. Everything was against me, and I lost my belt last week. As former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a rematch against Punk. Nobody else gets a shot at the World Championship before me. Okay, that seems reasonable. We'll make sure that's the case for you there, sir. So 1 week done. Triple H has another commissioner goal here for us. To the moon is the reward. If we have a 8-way match this week, we will get a to the moon card, which could be very, very useful for us. So we'll look at that. We're going to keep saving one more asset. None I want to use here right now. That's fine. ECW would have won without your invasion promo. Hey, you're right, James. You're absolutely right. Punk with the belt on his own show. True nepotism right there. Hey, you know what? He's booking himself into, I guess, to the championship way. It is what it is. So we're actually going to give Punk, I think, a week off in terms of these two. So we're going to go just one call out for them just to try to get something going. Their stamina is a little bit low. I don't want it to be killed. We're going to go main event with Braun Breaker, AJ Styles. A ladder match could be good to do, but I don't want to kill stamina. It is a low stamina cost though. Why not? Let's do it. Why not? And then we'll open up the show with our tag team division with Loomis and company. We're going to get that to open up the show. And then I think we're going to go from there to our women's. Jordan Grace needs a feud. We need to find something for Jordan Grace. She needs a fighter or a specialist. And I think Kiana would be an excellent one for her to go up against. We're going to throw that women's title up for grabs there. And we're going to make it a standard match. Then we're going to go here to an 8-way match. We're going to see how this works. Just for the challenge, just for the sake of the challenge, we're going to go Pat McAfee, who's a specialist. Dragunov, that's another specialist. Oba Femi, bruiser. You have shoot. Oh man. Okay, so that's 3. Then let's go Sean Spears, who can go up against Oba Femi. Let's go Brooks Jensen, who can go up against either of those other two. And then, do we have any other men? I need one more men's superstar. Maybe Aleister Black. Maybe Finn Balor. Let's do Finn Balor there. Interesting. It's very interesting. Tell you what, we're gonna throw you two off the card. We're gonna go 4 women as well. So we're gonna go Jada Parker. She is a heel fighter. Tatum Paxley, face fighter. Nikita Lyon could go with Tatum Paxley, and then I need a face bruiser. And we don't have a face bruiser, so instead we're gonna go Zoe Stark. We're gonna take off Jada Parker. We're gonna give us Maxine Dupree instead. So we should have all of these should set up rivalries right here. All these should set up rivalries here. Very interesting. 8-way intergender match. Okay, we'll do it. Then we're gonna get LA Knight. Started with a feud with Aleister Black. Singles match. I'm also going to have this be a call out here where I'm going to have LA call out Aleister Black. Beautiful. Tag team call out. I'd like to get that going as well with you two calling out Kit and Company. They're going to have a match, then they're going to do the promo, and then charity. Do I want to do some charity to get some extra fans? We have the money. We might as well. Who's not being booked that I can put into a charity spot? I think we're going to go Liv Morgan. We're going to go Liv Morgan. She's going to get some stamina from that. Should be interesting. So very curious to see how this is going to pan out. Our first eight-way match here. It should be interesting, but I'm wanting it to do singles, so that's why I'm doing it like this. All right, let's book it. $41,500 is the show cost. We have the main event ladder match. Let's go, baby. So with Dexter Lumis, Kit Wilson. Okay, let's see who wins the tag titles here. Do we have retention? And we do. Wyatt Six yet again stand on top in a 3.5-star match to kick off our Raw. Punk comes back out to address a disgruntled Seth freaking Rollins and tells him, hey, you want a shot at this title? I'll see you at Battleground, friend. And now for our 8-way intergender contest, it's going to be Nikita Lyons with the dub in a terrible match, but it does start some intergender rivalries. Very interesting here. So we have Lyons McAfee, Dragunov Paxley, Spears Femi, and Stark and Dupree. Okay, very different, very interesting. LA Knight successfully calls out Aleister Black. I think that could be a really, really fun feud to watch. For our mid-card, we have our women's IC champion, Jordan Grace, defending against Kiana James, and she retains in a 2-star match, starting their feud together as we fail. Terrible, fallen flat promo right there from Lumis and Gacy. Does not progress that rivalry, unfortunately. LA Knight now in his matchup against Aleister Black, and he backs up the words, wins the match in a 2-star effort, doesn't progress their feud, unfortunately. Liv Morgan in a charity promo gains us 5,000 fans, and that leads to our main event. AJ Styles defending against Braun Breaker with the title above the ring, and AJ retains in a 4-star main event, growing their feud now to level 3. Interesting. Very interesting. So, solid show. It's going to lead to good booking. We are a 0.5-star away from our opening being a 4-star to be amazing booking, but it is what it is. We'll take what we can get. So nobody's going to have amazing booking this week. Overall, we did have the strongest show due to the opener being a 3.5 and the main event being a 4. Nobody had a 4 in the main event, so that's good to see. Looking at this one, very intriguing. Very intriguing here. It was terrible popularity, terrible performance. The roles were spot on. 4.5-star for the roles. Class matchups was a 3.5. Not bad. So we got some intergender rivalries here. I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out long-term for us. Very curious. But it's interesting to see that you can do intergender rivalries. It's not just going to be ignored. That actually helps, I think, with your roster depth, being able to do some of that. So that's cool to see. This match crushed it. The performance wasn't great. A 1.5-star performance wasn't what we exactly needed, but it did a good job overall for us. So we got what we needed there. Good booking comes from ECW. Mutiny had good booking as well.
and SmackDown had good booking. So at the end of this week, we are going to take home 35,000 fans and $16,000. Okay. ECW is going to bring home 33,000 fans. Mutiny bringing home a winning 36,000 fans, and SmackDown with 34,000. So we actually don't win the week. We do get the To the Moon card though, which is clutch. That's clutch. So we keep our lead by 1,000 fans over Mutiny, just narrowly, just barely. And we head now to the Czech Republic for our next show as we build towards Battleground. Just a note of caution, AJ's stamina is below 40. Yeah, we know. Nikita has a bit of a problem, had a costume malfunction during practice today, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get on to show tonight unless we fix it ASAP. So, shoot. Well, let's just spend the money. Let's get it fixed. All right, we're not gonna worry about that. All right, Punk. Do not put Punk in a match this week. That'll give us a bargain bin specialist card, which is very, very good. So we will make sure the GM to not book himself. We can make that a reality. We also have enough assets now, ladies and gentlemen, to get the concert hall. So that's gonna increase us now to 8% quality show, 5,000 attendance capacity, and $2 a ticket now. So that's nice to see. So we got that. We're making the big splash. We're going to see how that goes. We got the To the Moon card. Who am I wanting to throw this on here? So let's see. Anybody with 60 or less stamina, or 60 or less popularity, excuse me. I think right now we throw it on LA Knight and get him going. After his next match, he'll get a huge bump. A huge bump. We are going to buy the injury rehab cards when we see them because we know that's going to be a problem at some point. So we need to make sure we're aware of that. All right. So we're here for week 3. Again, we're 2 weeks. Next week is the go home show. So we need to get ready for the go home show. We need to get ready. So I'm going to have Seth Rollins call out Punk this week. I'm going to have Ron Breaker call out AJ. Any other call outs I want to do right now to make sure we get our level 4 rivalries? For a few of these anyway. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do here. We'll go, you call out Tiffany. Tiffany, excuse me, you actually call out her. And then I think we're going to go main event here with you and Tiffany, main event as well. We're going to see how that plays out. Our opener, we may flip some stuff around here. We'll see. Let's go women's tag team, which I'm actually going to go as a main event. And then I'm also going to have you promo. So that should be able to help us out there by getting that. By the way, since many rivalries are at level 3, don't book them. Yeah, just make sure I do call outs. Because again, I want them to get to level 4. That way I can blow them off at the go home show, which is next week. I mean, I know I could do it at the pay-per-view, but I'd rather do them at the go home show and get the big week there. All right. You and Aleister Black certainly do need to have a match. I'm probably going to make this a fatal 4-way and throw into that Sean Spears and Obafemi just to get some stuff going there. You and Tatum Paxley. We're going to go a fatal 4 here with you two, and then you and Nikita. Trying to grow some feuds. Rivalry should blow off at level 3 anyway. They do, but they're stronger, of course, at level 4. Stronger, of course, at level 4, which is what I want to shoot for if we can help it. From there, I'd like to go with like a fatal... you know what? Let's go with like a... Let's go another fatal 4. I want to get Jada Parker on the card. You know what? She's not doing anything for me right now. I got to figure this out. Let's go you, Maxine, and you. And then Kiana and Jordan Grace. No title up for grabs here. Just a fatal 4-way. Okay, so we got a lot of fatal 4s. We're filling out that roster, trying to get people on the card, trying to just grow rivalries. We're going normal matches across the board. We're giving Punk no match, so we should get the special effects card. So we have a good week here planned. We just need to come out healthy, and hopefully we'll do all right. 17,000 cost. Oh, now having the same pairing of classes gives a boost in 4 ways. Used to be 4 different classes had the best synergy. Gotcha. All right, so here we go. World Championship for the women's division. Naomi defending against Tiffany, and Tiffany dethrones the champ in a 3.5-star opener. A level 3 rivalry as well. Tiffany Stratton is your new world champion heading into Battleground. We grow the feud for Punk and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins with the last words here delivered to CM Punk. Grows that feud to level 4. Fatal 4-way action here. And it's going to be a Dragunov win in a terrible 1.5-star match. Grows the feuds at least, which is what I care about right now more than anything. Braun Breaker calls out AJ Styles. Grows that feud to level 4 for us. Let's go. Fatal 4-way action here. And it's Sean Spears, the chairman, with a 2.5-star match. Grows the feud between him and Obafemi. Nothing for Aleister Black and AJ and LA Knight, unfortunately. Tiffany Stratton calls out Naomi. Lets her know, if you want to come back for this title, we'll see you at Battleground. Level 4 rivalry there. Fatal 4-way action for the women's division here. And it's going to be a Zoe Stark win in a 1.5-star match. Grows the feud between her and Maxine Dupree. And the women's tag team division grows to level 2 after the champs were called out by the challengers. And now we get ready for the main event. Titles on the line. And with the new champions, Jade Cargill, Liv Morgan, 3.5-star match. Does not grow, progress that feud at all, which is a bit unfortunate to say the least. So that's a pretty good show. Tasty Builder. I've gained 25 XP in my season pass, by the way. Well, I didn't even see that. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, it's in the top right. Very curious to see how that's going to play out with that XP. How much GM am I got to play to actually progress? We'll see. All right, so we had a good booking. We did a solid job. We kept people healthy. We progressed feuds, which is what we really are trying to do early on in GM, is keep people healthy with stamina. We want to book our talent to make sure we are getting rivalries progressing across the board. And we did a good job. It's not the strongest card, but nobody's getting amazing booking this week. Nobody got amazing booking. Good booking across the board from all brands. No injuries either. So, can you check the 4-way reports? So right here, title match was not good. Hometown specialty. Match type was terrible. Performance was okay. Class matchups was good, and rolls was solid. This one here, rolls was perfect. Matchup was decent. Popularity, performance was solid. That's good to see. And then the other fatal 4-way here, perfect for the rolls. 4-star for the class matchups, which is good to see. It's just the match type's not delivering right now. Match type's not delivering. So at the end of that week, we gained 29,463 fans, and we profit $48,000, which is really, really solid. Really, really solid. So 33,000 for ECW. They trump us there, unfortunately. Mutiny got to take the lead over us. 33,000 fans gained, and SmackDown with 32. So we're going to fall behind. We're actually going to drop down the ladder here. Very interesting here. So we get the bargain bin specialist. We drop down now to second place, as we are now 3,000 fans behind Mutiny and Stephanie McMahon. Still got a good amount of money overall, as we now get ready for the go home show in Portland, Oregon. Wolverine, how's it feel compared to last year so far? It feels good. Feels a lot more in depth. I feel like it's got more meat on the bones, I would say, for this year's GM, which is what I think we are needing. More versatility, and the added difficulty increase. It's making it, I think definitely intriguing and more challenging. Doing a head count, looks like Jensen isn't here this week. He left a note in his locker claiming he needs time away from management for the next 2 weeks. You may have to adjust your plans. Well, that sucks. So Jensen, who was, where is he? I don't think we were doing much with him anyway, so it probably doesn't hurt us. Whatever. Aleister Black. I've been talking with Brooks Jensen. And he thought it'd be a great idea to be in a tag team. Can you book us in a tag team match the next few weeks? Alistair, I'd love to book you and Jensen in a tag team match, but he's going to be gone for 2 weeks. So maybe, I don't know, like, what's the timetable here in the next few weeks? Is that going to be not next week, but the week after that? Cause that could work technically. We'll see. We'll say yes. Did I do 7 million budget? Yes, I did. Wolverine. Yes, I did. Are you going to watch a match at Battleground? I don't know if we're going to be watching any matches, to be honest with you, newspaper. Maybe we will when we get to the end of our stream, a little bit later, but we'll see about that later. We'll see. Right. Okay. So let's see here. 3 weeks. Y'all all right? You got it. You got it. Do an invasion or table stuff to boost your matches. All right. So here we go. Wrestler female tag champs this week. I'm not all that's off my cards here, so we're not worried about that. What should be the next show logistics I should upgrade when we get enough assets? Should I go ads, special effects, or crew next? Y'all let me know what we think we should do. I'm gonna buy this tables card. I'm also gonna buy the injury rehab card because we need those. And select an opposing brand who must use tier 1 special effects. Yes. We're going to put that on Stephanie McMahon. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. That's what we needed. And then we'll remember we have to get the tables card. We'll remember we have to get the tables card because we'll probably need that at some point. All right. So here it is. It's our go home show. Does my GM this year seem... It is, I think, much better. I think it's added the life and depth that I was needing from this game. It's still not perfect because of the class system, in my opinion, is just a little bit dated, in my opinion. I'd like to see a change there, but it's got more depth for me. I'm enjoying it. All right, so let's book this sucker. We know what we're doing for our main event. It's Punk Rollins for the world title. We'll worry about match type here in just a bit. I'm going to get things booked first. Naomi, y'all are going to open the show. You know what? Actually, I'm going to give y'all an extra week off. We'll put that on the pay-per-view. Just because the stamina is a little low for Tiffany, I want to give her 1 week off. All right, so instead we'll go with Breaker and AJ on the open. That would be fine. Now, tag team-wise here, let's see. Let's go with women's tag action here. And then our other tag team we'll put on the pay-per-view. So we're going to put 2 pay-per-views, two championships on pay-per-views. Let's see. Let's go Kiana, Jordan Grace. Your title's up for grabs. And I'm feeling a little bit advantageous here. We're going to make this a fatal 4-way here. Bruiser Fighter. We're going to go... we're going to go Maxine and Zoe with this one. With that being the Fatal 4. Okay. And then we're going to go here with a Fatal 4. We're going to go Paxley. Again, these things here are just ridiculous. Nikita. Yep, we'll make that work. Okay. Think that's good. So I don't understand how Dragunov and y'all are... Actually, I'd rather do this instead. I'm going to go with you and Sean Spears. Because I think what we need to do, I think I need to do a role change for... At some point, I think we need to do a role change because Dragunov is taking on Tatum Paxley, and they're both faces. So I think we may flip Dragunov to a heel at some point. Not going to do it just yet. Just we'll see. Can you make men compete for the women's belts? Good question. Let's see. No, you cannot. It takes them off if you do that. It takes them off if you do that. So that's good to know. Good knowledge. Good knowledge. All right, there we go. So now it's time to book these. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, come back whenever. Come back whenever. This will be obviously this will be on the channel later. So if you need to, come back and watch where you left off. All right. So for the main event, Don't know their match specialty. I guess I don't have it unlocked yet. Yeah, I don't have it unlocked yet. I think we're gonna go tables because I'm gonna buy this card here, and that's gonna give us 5 stars. That's solid. For the open, I'm gonna go ladder match because that's your match specialty. For the mid card, could go tables. I don't want to go too crazy with these, to be honest with you. Let's go. Man, I think here. I just don't want to kill stamina. I don't want to kill stamina. So what we're going to do here is go strong open and close and hope that maybe we throw a little extra flair into the mid card here. We'll go tables as well. We'll go tables as well. And then we'll leave the other ones here. We're gonna go a charity spot here for LA Knight. We're gonna go an invasion promo from who do I want to put in the invasion promo here? Anybody down here have a level 5? Finn Balor, baby. Let's go, Finn Balor. He's gonna go. Nope, not there. Finn Balor is gonna go attack Stephanie McMahon and steal some fans there. I think that'll work. And then I'm gonna go another charity for Pat McAfee. No, not Pat. I don't want to overuse Pat here. Tell you what, we'll go Loomis. We'll go Loomis. Since we're not using him, we might as well. And then I'm gonna do the role change. And we're gonna go role change here for who was it down here? We were wanting to role change. It was Dragunov, right? Yep. So we're gonna have him role change to a heel. Okay. That'll work. I think that's going to work. I know I'm keeping 2 normal matches on my mid card, but realistically for the drama curve and all that doesn't really matter. And the fact that we don't have matches that are going to give us any specialties right now, like, you know, of course, the backstage brawl, things like that. You just got to wait. We got to wait it out until we can unlock the backstage brawl, which is going to be, which one gives you backstage brawl? Probably we're going to go crew just to get that initially. So that's going to be the next upgrade we get. We'll go backstage brawl. All right. So should be a good show. Let's do it. $95,000 the show cost for the go home show from Portland, Oregon. We need this to deliver, baby. We need this to deliver. So here we go for the IC championship. AJ, the phenomenal one, 4.5 stars, completes the rivalry with Braun Breaker, delivering on every front. LA Knight bringing us home an extra 4,500 fans, baby. We love to see it. We love to see it. Thank you. Thank you. We love to see it. Here we go. Here we go. Fatal 4, Jordan Grace retains against the competition. It's not a great match, but it does grow rivalries, which is what we wanted that to do. Invasion promo, not the best. Finn Balor goes across to Mutiny. Steals 250. Not the best. Not the best for us right there. It's not exactly worth the $25,000 cost. Ben, I think, failed us there personally. I don't think that was great. Women's Tag Team Championship table match, and the champs retain. And a 4-star match grows their rivalry to level 3 as Cargill and Morgan retain the titles. Loomis gains us 4,000 fans from his promo spot. Heads us to our next Fatal 4-Way action. And Sean Spears, with a 2-star match, wins it. Level 3 feud between Lyons and McAfee. And that needs us now we got the role change we needed. Main event time, tables match. The best in the world versus Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Punk, the GM, retains, and a 4-star. Man, we didn't even get the 5-star for, did I not use the card? Did I forget to use the card? What happened there? I thought we should have a 5-star match, but whatever. It is what it is. No, only 1 title match on the cards for ECW. A little surprising. Mutiny has several title matches, but all normal matches. All normal matches. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. And then a TLC main event and open for SmackDown, trying to hit it big. We're going to see what happens there with them. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Man, we actually did very well. This match ended up being 5-star. I thought it said 4-star initially. Okay. So that's where the card went applied to. That's fine. Sardy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Appreciate you being here, tuning in as always. Appreciate the new subscribers as well. So we did well. We booked that show solidly. Everybody delivered on every front except for, the couple mid cards here. But again, you need that for a drama curve. You don't need every match to be high octane insanity. We did a solid job there. Punk coming out on top against Seth Rollins. Now we're going to have to see who is going to be next in line to come up against CM Punk for the World Championship. Now, looking at ECW, they had a good show. They didn't get amazing booking because they fell short in their opener. Their opener of the tag team titles did not work out as they, I think, planned, and it didn't do very well overall. Certainly, yeah, I believe so. From, I don't remember how long ago, but familiar seeing your name around for certain. Can Punk interfere to support Punk in a match? Great question, Azrael. Great question. Mutiny had a good booking. No injuries so far, which is nice to see, I guess. And then we had amazing booking for SmackDown, which I knew was happening. They booked an incredible show. Really well done there from Mr. Fuji. Did a great job. No injuries either. So let's see who wins the go home show week. We are bringing home 84,489 fans. No profit this week because we spent money, baby, to make those fans. So 84.4 is what we're bringing home. Let's see, EC Dub. Ooh, we beat them. They got 75.5, and they made a little bit of money, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Mutiny brings home 69.2. Not bad. And SmackDown was 73,000. So we are going to win this week. We are going to get back on top after the go home show. CM Punk, also the champion, in the lead, baby, as we now have a 12,000 fan lead heading into our first premium live event. Battleground is ready to get rolling. And Stephanie Man says, what's that stunt you pulled? Well, you got to do it. You got to do it. You would have done the same. Everybody knows it. Seth Rollins says, thank you so much for the title match. He's disappointed he didn't win. That's okay. It's going to give him a morale boost. Braun Breaker's not feeling 100% right now. He would like to have 2 weeks off. I could do that. Get some rest, Braun. We'll get you back whenever you're feeling better. And then Triple H says he got word that Wilson and Gacy got into an unsanctioned backstage brawl. Gacy was injured in the altercation. We're giving Wilson a 2-week suspension as a result. Kit is becoming a discipline case. You need to bring him in line one way or another. God bless. So that's not what we need to be seeing. Wilson goes down. And Gacy, I mean, that's just not what we need to be seeing right now. That's not great. So Gacy's hurt. There goes one half of our tag titles. All right. It is what it is. You got to deal with it, man. We got to deal with it. He hasn't seemed happy recently, and that's probably why he's acting out. For superstars of low morale, they're going to cause you problems. Well, no crap. We'll have to deal with that. Thanks, Trips. Get out of here. So cross-brand PLE time. It's time to get ready for Battleground. The winner of this card gets, these matches will get boiling point cards that increase rivalries by 1 level. So that's good to see, as we also... for this week, we're going to be spending to get the Battleground Arena. It's going to give us a little increase boost. Not too bad. Fixed match cards, not bad to have. Injury rehab. I don't want to use those on just a 2-week injury. A 1-week injury, it is what it is. We can deal. Let's see here. We can get an injury rehab card here. Have at least 1 Falls Count Anywhere match this week. Very intriguing. We don't have that unlocked, do we? So I don't think we can make that happen personally. I think we're good. I'm not going to spend any of these cards yet. I'm going to save what we have. Chat. I'm going to save what we have and keep moving on. All right, let's book this opener here. It is a men's fatal 4-way tornado tag. Before we do that, though, I want to do our mid cards because we have a couple we are wanting to blow off. First and foremost being Tiffany Stratton, Naomi. And then second was going to be, I believe we were going to do the tag titles for the men's division, but now we can't do that. So who do we want to do instead? Who do we want to put on this mid card instead? I think we can go Dragunov, you two, and a shoot. We'll go Extreme Rules for y'all. Extreme Rules for that, and then we'll see how those perform. All right, now tornado tag. Does anybody have a tornado tag specialist like ability? You always got to check their match specialty to see. Nobody does for the men's division. So this gives you a 1% or 1 superstar popularity boost and a 10% injury chance from this match type. Who do I want to throw in this is the question. Gosh. You say Falls Count Anywhere for Ilya Dragunov? We'll do it. Why not? All right, let's go here. And let's go Finn Balor since he's got tons of stamina. And who else got a ton of stamina that I'm good with throwing in a match right now? We'll go Elton Prince. Okay, it's two people that have fairly good stamina. And actually, you know what? Prince, I'm kind of wanting to throw you off there. Kind of wanting to throw him off there because I'd rather go Loomis right now for that. All right. Okay. Loomis, isn't that okay? Let's go women's tag team tables match. So this could work out to our favor because we have Liv Morgan, who's a table specialist. We also have Zoe Stark's a table specialist. So those are our two options to choose from. It's a low stamina cost match. So I'm actually for this. I'm going to go Zoe just because she's got a little more stamina under her. I think that can work. So I think that's what we're going to go here. Should do Finn in black. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We'll do that. Good call. Good shout there, Gorstag. Good shout. All right. There that is for that. Now let's book this. And I want to get something started initially for Punk. Punk needs somebody to call him out. And I think the person to do that is going to be... He's a face fighter. He needs a heel bruiser or a heel specialist. A heel bruiser or a heel specialist. And unfortunately, we have people out. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Punk himself call out Braun Breaker. And then we're going to go a Invasion again. I don't know if I want to do Invasion, if it's worth it to me. We'll go Charity. It's a little cheaper. And we're going to go with LA Knight for that. All right. That should work well. That should work well. Somebody says, get an Immortal. Well, it costs $75,000. Hey, look at these new renders for some of these jobbers. That's kind of cool to see. A couple of them got some new stuff. Well, it costs $75,000 to get an Immortal, and then you got to spend money to sign them for a big contract. We just can't. That's not in the cards right now. We can't afford it. Can't afford it. But here we go. Let's book it. $73,000 for Battleground. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Here we go. Opening tornado tag, fatal 4, and we lose to R-Truth and Jimmy Uso. ECW gets the bowling point card. Dadgummit. Not what we want at all. Naomi, your new women's world champion. She dethrones Tiffany Stratton in a 4-star match, completing their feud. Punk calls out his next challenger, Braun Breaker, starting a rivalry between those two. Tatum Paxley versus Dragunov, and Dragunov wins in the Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Wow, 2 stars. Absolutely underdelivered. 4,500 fans gained from LA Knight. That's what we like to see, ladies and gents. It's what we like to see. So let's see how we perform compared to the rest of these individuals. You got Ren Sinclair. Their mock-ups cracking me up with those eyes. 4-star match, though. I did saw Disco Bell calling out over there with Roxanne Perez. And then you got Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. Grayson Waller dethrones Roman in a 4.5-star classic. So ECW absolutely delivering right now. Man, 5,000 fans. So ECW's crushed it. ECW just crushed it. Tag champ match. No tag champ match here. 4 stars, though. And then you got Petrovic with a failed promo right there. It's failed money. Triple threat for the NXT title. And it's Ethan Page, the new champion there, in a 4.5-star match. Brock Lesnar with a 2 popularity growth. Tag team, you got Wyatt 6 versus Judgment Day, and Wyatt 6 with the dub. 4-star match there for SmackDown. Great Khali starting a promo or new thing there. So there's an Immortal signed and delivered. Now Hell in a Cell women's tag team, and it's new champions, double champs. You got Rhea Ripley, both women's tag champ and women's champion over there for SmackDown. 5 stars. Alba Fire, 1 popularity. And now for the women's tag team main event in the Battleground main event. We need to win this one. Yes, let's go. SmackDown and us tagged together, and we are going to win 1 Boiling Point card. 4-star match. We will take it. We will absolutely take whatever we can get at this juncture right now. So it did okay. Everybody came out healthy for us, and we ended up getting 1 of the 2 cards. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. So let's see what we got here. We're going to gain 104,000 fans, $23,000 in profit. That's not bad at all. We'll take it. No show notes of note to look at. So 104,000. 113,000 for ECW. Doesn't surprise me. They had a very, very big week. And then Mutiny with 107,000 and 113 for SmackDown. So we actually don't crush it this week. We do get the Injury Rehab 3 card. Thank you, chat. And we still keep our lead by about 5,000 fans over Mr. Fuji and SmackDown, who's crawled from last to second now. And as this thing is just flipping all over the place, up and down. We still have a pretty decent amount of money right now as we head to our next premium live event. But first, we got trades. So this is a new area. They've actually done some new stuff for the trades here, where you can now trade power-up cards, which I think is super fascinating. So you can see here what they have and steal them, basically. You could just try to trade straight up for these cards, which I think is super interesting to see what they have. It's another great way to scout, though, and see what they have to use against you. I'd love to get this network special card. What's that going to cost? $75,000 straight up? Tempting. Certainly is tempting. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'd give you an Injury Rehab 1 card and 55,000, 65,000. A little underselling. Propose. He doesn't like it, okay? We'll go up to 65. Now it's even keel, still declined. Taking this off then. Straight up, we're going to $76,000 cash. What do you think? No, okay. Well, that's not going to happen. Whatever. It is what it is. I don't want to trade with you anyways. All right. We got our first offer here. First offer here from ECW. They want to give us Trick Williams and Miles Bourne and $75,000 for Jada Parker and Nia Jax, who were 2 people just kind of floundering on a roster, to be honest with you, and not doing anything. So it'd be a 2 for 2 fighter, giant. Chat, what do y'all think about this trade? Give me a Y for yes or an N for no. If you think we should do this trade or not, chat, let me know. Let me know. Very curious. Okay, keep an eye out on y'all. See what y'all think. I got a bunch of Y's, man. I got a bunch of Y's. Okay, we'll get rid of low morale. Sure, why not? Let's accept it, and we get some extra money out of that deal too, which I think is big. So Mutiny's got a deal for us now. They want to give us Kevin Owens and Jody Garcia, a jobber, for $287,000 cash money. Get out of here, Stephanie McMahon. That's crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. How's GM compared to last year? It's been good, Infinity. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Having a great time with it. Great time with it. Ivy Nile and Wendy Chu and $33,500 for Finn Balor. Hard decline. Get out of here, Mr. Fuji. Get out of here. I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. No, I'm not doing this trade. Get out of here. He's still trying to do the deal. So next up, we're building towards Money in the Bank, chat. Money in the Bank is coming up. Naomi, she's obviously from Orlando, will be visiting. She wants to be on the show. Liv Morgan, I'm clearly the best superstar in Raw, blah, blah, blah. I need a bigger test, one that suits me. I want to go up either against Bliss and Charlotte. Go up against both Bliss and Charlotte this week. I don't mean in a tag match. I want a triple threat or a fatal four-way against them. Okay, let me look at Bliss and Charlotte real quick. That's a way to start a singles feud for y'all at some point. Sure, we'll do it. We'll do it. For the sake of morale, we will do it, Liv. We're going to see if it works for you, though. It may not. Alexa, you don't seem to realize this, Punk. I can put on better promos than anyone on Raw. I don't disagree with you. How about you give me the microphone and you let me... Okay, so she wants to do a promo this week. Sure. She wants to do a promo. All right, so now it's time for first Shakeup card, y'all. First Shakeup card. Well, it's okay, Rob. Rob, don't worry. We can double book now in this year's game. You can double book, so she could do a match and a promo. No worries. It's all good. So first card, what do we want to do? The Big Show, earn $250 for each superstar you book on your show. That could be interesting. It incentivizes us to book more superstars, potentially, right? I'm tempted on that one. Generous cruisers superstars, triple the cost, but double the fan gain of charity promos. That's nuts. So we go from $15,000 charity promos to $45,000 charity promos. That's insane. And then you got special students, specialists on your roster gain 10 XP instant. What do y'all think, chat? Big Show, so I go 1, 2, or 3. 1 is the Big Show, 2 is generous cruisers, or 3 special student. What do you think? What do you think, chat? The new features, Infinity, they've added in double booking so you can do matches and promos in the same show. They've added a ton of new match types and match rules, up to 8 people now, and intergender wrestling and intergender feuding. A lot of new pay-per-views in the game now. New difficulty, which we're doing, Immortal difficulty, and 50-week seasons. And they've increased the budget. So they've done a lot of good stuff. Reading the chat here, I see mostly ones. I see mostly ones. I see a couple threes. I got 3 for 3. 3 for 1. Ooh. Y'all. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to try something here. Man, oh man, guys. I don't know. I refuse to spend extra money on this game, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Why not? We're going to do the Big Show. Y'all talked me into it, chat. We're doing it. All right. So we have that card ready to go. We're going to do Backstage Brawl, our crew now, so we get the Backstage Brawl match. Very, very powerful card in the past. Very excited to see if that is utilized well this year for us. Ooh, a new card. Very interesting. Let's read it. Equal opportunist. Intergender matches do not impose additional cost this week. $20,000 to use it. That's interesting. Best friends forever. Select an opposing brand, reduce 2 of their rivalries by 1 level. Can't be used in the last week of a season. That's not bad either. I'm curious on that one. I may have to. I'm going to buy the equal opportunist. I think that's going to be good. That one's tempting to use. This one's very interesting to use. Oh. Interesting. Punk's power-up card, y'all, is Punked. It's twice per year. I can reduce the fan retention rate of all brands by 3% during shows. It's an incredibly powerful card. We'll be saving it for around week 25, probably in week 50, between those go home shows for those weeks. So weeks 24 and 49, basically. Very, very powerful card. Very, very powerful. All right. I think that's pretty good to start here. So here's what I think we're going to do next. Let's see our commissioner goal first and foremost. Back alley crew fulfilled. Do not book your most popular available fighter this week. Who's my most popular available fighter? CM Punk. Do not book in a match or book, period. Book. Okay. Well, no Punk this week. That's fine. So here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to get Aleister Black's going to cut a promo, or LA Knight's going to cut a promo on Black. We're going to get Alexa Bliss to cut a promo. And then Liv wanted a triple threat match or fatal four. So Bliss, Charlotte, Liv. Let me look at this real quick. Let's go fatal four-way. Bliss, Charlotte, Liv. So I need another giant. I need a heel giant for this to work. I just traded away one of my giants, didn't I? Or a heel specialist that's not being used for a women's division. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go Jade Cargill. We'll make that work. It's basically our tag team, but now we're just doing it as singles. All right, Gorstag, appreciate you. We'll see you. All right, I'll be streaming for a while more, but if you need to catch it later, it will be on VODs, so you can watch it later where you left off. Thank you, man. Got a long stream planned, y'all. I'm planning on going to week 25 if we can help it. We'll see if I have. We'll see if we can make it. All right. Gosh, man, the stamina is gonna be brutal here. Yeah, we need to get this tag team division going here. So we need this to go. Are you? He's still out. Dadgummit, he is still. One more week. One more week. Okay. We gotta go you two in the main event just because we don't have anything else really good right now. I'd like to get Seth a feud going soon, but I'd like more so to get AJ and Finn Balor going with the feud. So we're gonna have you call out AJ. AJ. We're gonna have AJ and Finn Balor go for the IC title. Let's see. Aleister Black told he'd partner with Brooks Jensen. You're right. You're right. So let's get that one going here. So let's go. Good memory. Good memory. You and Brooks Jensen versus. So that's a fighter bruiser heel combo. Fighter bruiser heels. We'll go you two. No titles up. We'll just make it a normal match and see how that does. And then we have another thing we need to do. I told Naomi she'd be on the show in some capacity. Okay. So I got to get Naomi booked somewhere. Probably a promo or a call out. We'll do Naomi on a call out. I'll have Naomi call out her next challenger, which is going to be a specialist. We're going to go you. She's a cruiser. Dadgummit. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Naomi, is she a face? She's a heel. So I can get Cindy Fluff. Let me look for a heel. What did I say she is? She's a heel. So I need a face giant. If there is any. None. What about in general? Here. None. Okay. What about specialist? None. God bless. Okay. We're just going to hire Cindy Fluff. Cindy Fluff. Give us another specialist. Good Lord. Look at this. $20,000 for the rest of the season. All right. because I was going to do Charlotte with that one, but we can't do that now. So thinking this is going to be our main event now. Gosh, man. The stamina thing is going to become a major problem for me here. Major problem for me here. Elton Prince, I'm going to get you started in a singles feud with Elton and you need a face, a male face, like Miles Bourne. That could work. Gosh, no, I don't want to do that one either. Clear the match. All right, sorry guys. I'm trying to work around my stamina. So Trick Williams, let's get Trick. He's a fighter. We got a bruiser we could throw him with. Nobody that's available. We got Sean Spears. We'll make that a triple threat. Give me Sean Spears in the match with him. And then give me Ben Balor. Elton Prince. Nope, terrible. Miles Bourne. Let's go Miles Bourne, who's a fighter, versus Elton Prince. Why not? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Do a run by LA Knight. Yeah, let's just get a run in. Let's see. LA Knight. Hold on. Can I do an interference here? Yeah, I can. Cool. We're going to do that. And then just got to work around all the stamina stuff. All right, Zoe, you two. We'll make this a fatal 4. And then give me you and Jordan Grace as well. We're going to throw a title up on that one. Okay. That's better. It's not going to be a very strong show, I don't think, in terms of ratings. But we're trying to grow feuds, which is what matters most really for me right now. We got to get some of these feuds to blow off realistically. Kiana, where's Kiana? Did I have her in a match? You call her out. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Woo. We finally get there. Good Lord. $13,500. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, chat. Here we go. Opening match. It's Charlotte Flair with the dub. She gets it done. Mediocre. Okay. That was crap. Absolute crap. I did forget the Naomi Promise. Oh, man. What happens, man? It's what happens. I need to write these things down in my book right next to me. I have my little notebook next to me where I'm writing down notes. And I forgot. I should have wrote it down. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. Oh, well. Oh, well. My apologies to Naomi. Hopefully she'll forgive me. All right. Tag champs retain. Or they won a tag title match. Never mind. It's okay. Finn Balor. Good. Man, failed promo. Failed promo. We don't need that. Triple threat here. Sean Spears with the win. Okay. Jordan Grace. Gosh, 2 failed promos now. 2. That leads us to our Fatal 4 Intercontinental Women's title match. And Maxine Dupree is your new champion. It's a 3-star match. It grows both feuds, which is good. It's not a very strong show, but I'm okay with it. I'll live with it. I will live with it 100%. 100% will live with it. All right, so we're going to see how we fare this week. I have a feeling this could be a down week. Yep, that's going to be a down week. Mutiny crushed it. Mutiny hit amazing booking this week. They're the only brand to do it. But we came out healthy. We progressed rivalries for the most part, even though we had some failed call-outs. ECW, excuse me. They progressed several rivalries. Good. Mutiny, amazing booking, grew rivalries, started some. And SmackDown, a good booking. So, man, this AI is crushing. All right, so let's see how bad we did here. We gained 24,000 fans and $62,500 profit. I'll take that, 100%. 100% we'll take that. All right. 27,000 for ECW. They trump us there. Mutiny, 35,000 fans gained. They crush. They crush the week. Wow. Man, oh man. And then 29,000. God bless. Not good. Not good. But we do get the Back Alley Crew card, which is nice. We get the Back Alley Crew card. We dropped to second place now. It is what it is. Not a great week. Yeah, that top right, y'all, that is how far I am from going to the next tier in the season pass. So I've been playing, I'm in week 7 and I'm not got very much. So GM mode is maybe not the best way to get the battle pass growth. But it is what it is. We'll see. All right, so here we go. Thank you for the rematch. No problem, Liv. Hope you're happy with it because it didn't pan out the way I wanted it, to be honest with you. Alistair says, I told you, Jensen, blah, blah, blah. All right, so he's happy. Naomi, I'm so sorry. You didn't even put me on the card. I'm so sorry. I failed you. I just forgot. I forgot. All right, so we're heading to the next week now. 2 weeks away from our go-home show for Money in the Bank. And if we have at least one Extreme Rules match, we'll get a blinded card, which is good for some stuff. We promise to give... Oh, we don't have any more promises right now. Good. So we should be good now. We should be free to freaking book. Finally. Which is good. Because we have a lot of rivalries right now. A lot of rivalries. But here's what I want to do. First and foremost, I want to go here. Give Naomi a main event and interfere on her behalf. That'll make her happy. Ooh, interesting. I like it. So I need Naomi to get in a title feud. And I want her to feud with Charlotte for the world title. We're going to do a run-in. A GM run-in, right? You said, yeah. Yeah, GM run-in. Aligned to Naomi. There we go. And then we're going to make this a... What did they say for the match type we need for this? Extreme Rules, right? Yep, Extreme Rules. And we'll go there. I'm hesitant to do that, but it's gonna hurt a little bit on stamina. We'll see. Alistair Black, you two. Y'all can progress by just doing a promo. We don't need to do anything else here. All right, Braun Breaker time. Now it is time. We need this to get going. And then we need to do a call out with Braun as well. So we're going to do a double whammy there and get that up to level 3. And then our mid card, I want to go women's tag action. We'll wait on. Seth Rollins needs something. Seth and who was I going to put Seth with? Let's see. Seth. He's a heel specialist, so he can go with any face that's available. Right now is nobody. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have role change. Was it AJ I was going to do? No, AJ I was going to have him feud with Finn. So we need that to happen now. We need AJ and Finn to have your match. Then have Finn call out AJ. Seth can just float around for a little bit right now. He can just be in matches technically right now, which will work well. So let's get our tag team division going a little bit again here, because that's taken several weeks off. We need that to progress. And then you and Obafemi, we're gonna have that go, and we're gonna throw old Seth Rollins in this one just for the sake of letting him have a match here. All right, that should be okay. Any other unhappy talent on your card you could put on the card. Let me see. So could make this more like we have a 6-man here. So we have, let's go by morale. Unhappy individuals here. So we have Pat, Nikita, and then Tatum and Dragunov. There's one. Get some extra people going. And then I'm going to do just a regular old charity spot for Seth. Give him something. Okay. Okay. That should be okay. That should be okay. We got a lot of titles up. We got some some stuff going. Don't forget about some stipulations. Tables matches are 5,000. Yeah. Thought about that. I don't want to kill stamina too much. I'll do one on this one though. And maybe, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So it's -5 additional stamina for this intergender match. So I'm going to try, I want to use this equal opportunist to see how that works for this. See if that's supposed to mitigate this. So now we don't have the stamina cost on that. Nice. Ladder matches, they have changed ladder matches now. Ladder matches are now low cost for across the board, which is really cool. So I'm gonna actually do that for the opener. I think that could be good. So we should have a good open close. And then, yeah, for the title. All right, let's go. $64,500 is the cost. It's expensive. And again, Seth, right now, we're going to try to find somebody for him down the line for sure. We'll look for somebody down the line. All right, so opening match, World Championship on the line, and Punk retains. Punk retains. 4-star open, level 2 rivalry. That's what we need, baby. Level 4 rivalry. We're crushing already. We're 2 for 2, baby. We're 2 for 2. Tag titles up for grabs. And we have new tag champions, Pretty Deadly. Getting it done. 3 stars. Doesn't do anything for the rivalry, unfortunately, but they do become new champs as we grow that feud now to level 3 between Punk with a nice call out. Tables match here for the Intercontinental title. And it's Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, with the win. Nothing for the feud, though. Unfortunately, it's now finally we get the feud to grow to level 1. And now for the 6-way intergender matchup here. Ilya Dragunov with the win, grows the feuds. We got several to level 4 now. Awesome. Does Punk lose more stamina being double booked? Yes, he does. He loses a little bit more stamina. 2,500 fans gained from the charity spot from Seth Rollins. It's decent. It's decent. And then your Extreme Rules main event for the Women's World Championship, Naomi with the win in a 3.5-star match. Not a bad main event. I thought maybe it would be a little bit better, but it is what it is. So normal matches across the board for EC Dub. Mutiny, normal matches across the board. They have 1 ladder match. SmackDown, normal matches across the board. So not bad. We had good booking. Nobody's going to get, oh, actually SmackDown's going to get amazing booking. Very interesting. All right, so they had good booking, no injuries still, good booking, and then amazing booking here. Man, oh man, so not bad. Can you turn off intergender wrestling? I don't see a setting for that in the GM mode. Now, if you choose to not book in there that way, you could choose not to book it. I accidentally booked it like that because I didn't think they'd book intergender rivalries, but it did. When I did an 8-man match, it booked it that way. It was really kind of weird, but that kind of opens up more freedom for you for rivalries, I suppose, right? All right. Well, here we go. 36,869 fans gained this week. Not bad. ECW gains 28,000 fans. Not bad at all. 36. Gosh dang it. We can't run away from Mutiny. Mutiny with a good week. And then 27,500 for SmackDown. So we should jump back up, right? Blinded card has been earned. That's nice to see. Oh, we stay second place. We're still behind Mutiny now as they have a 3,000 fan lead over us. As we head to the Go Home Show, Laredo, Texas, we're here and we're ready to get things going. Charlotte says, thanks for showing up for me and making me look like a joke. You're a real pal. I'll remember this. So she didn't love that. Punk, I feel my career needs a boost. Really need to be taking on an opponent with more experience and an established reputation. How about Naomi? She'd be perfect. Can we book that match sometime soon? Sure. We'll do that in the next 3 weeks for you, Bliss. We'll get that going. I heard Strauss Zelnick today, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive. Good Lord. Shout out to Self-plug right there. That's hilarious. He wants Naomi to be the new cover star for their upcoming WWE 2K game. He thinks she'd be a great choice. I figured she needed to be out for 2 weeks in order to complete the photo shoot, do the work in the recording booth, and the whole shebang. I know Naomi's been love the opportunity, plus the big boost to her profile even further, but ultimately it's your decision. Dad gum, y'all. So if we do that, Naomi, who's not currently in the best space for stamina or a feud, we could have her go away for 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll do it for her sake. We're gonna let her now go out. She's gonna fly out the 2K and become the next cover athlete for their next game out there. So Naomi will be off the books for 2 weeks now, which is fine because we weren't really using her for right now. So, do we have any rivalries we want to push further? We have several at level 4. We have several here. We have that boiling point card I can use at any point now. Again, we are here for the PLE. The go home show is in 1 week. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a This Is War card against Mutiny. That's going to give 5 randomly selected superstars on their card, on their show, will not be able to be booked next week for the go home show. We're going to see how that works. And if it helps us at all here. Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. But we're gonna keep tabs on that there. I'm also going to use the blinded card on Mutiny. And the backstage, we're hitting Mutiny with everything, baby. We're hitting them with all of it. We're hitting them from all of it. I did just promise, yeah, I did. So I'm excited to see Bliss get in the feud with her. I think that could be really interesting for Alexa. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It is a cruiser, so we're going to put that theory to the test. Some of y'all said cruiser works well. We'll put it to the test whenever we get to that point now. And then okay, so we do need show logistics. We can upgrade another one of these. So what do we want to upgrade next? Steel cage. Submission's good for rivalries. I'm going to do the steel cage, or the submission one. Naomi is out 2 weeks now. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's right. So I did promise in the next 3 weeks. That's fine. She's out for 2 weeks. So her next match. Okay, that works fine for Alexa. It's not going to be an issue, thankfully, because she'll be back in time for this to work. So that's good. All right, so we need to get this today. We absolutely need to get this, the network special. So we need to ensure our least popular available cruisers in a match this week. And then we'll get a network special card. So I'm immediately going to do that right now. Who's my least popular cruiserweight? It is Alexa Bliss. We'll get Alexa Bliss in something. Works out well because she's in a tag team, so we'll get that going here. And no title on the line. We're gonna see. This could end up hurting Charlotte. I'm not gonna do that. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. So instead, we'll do this. I'm gonna take Charlotte out and replace her with Tiffany Stratton just for the sake of that one match. Just for the sake of that one match. And then we'll do this. We're gonna have I saw the comment. I agree. We're gonna have, where is she? Where's Alexa? Am I being stupid? What the heck? Can she not do a call out too? There she is. Good Lord. Call out Naomi. First things first. Gotta do it. Okay. Braun Breaker. CM Punk. That's got to progress a little bit here because y'all stamina sucks right now. Terrible. Terrible. Finn Balor and company. Y'all got to grow your feud a little bit here. We're going to do a double call out just for the sake of stamina. And then we're going to go here with LA Knight, Aleister Black. tell you what here. Let's go Seth Rollins, LA Knight, in a Extreme Rules match just to see if we could do something fun there. Save that. Okay. And then we're going to go. Is the tag team division healthy enough to do a match? Yes, absolutely. Y'all are. And then we have Maxine Dupree. She's going to finish up her feud. Gosh. You and Kiana. You and Pat. And then who else is needing something right now? You and Finn. Okay, well, that's fine. So we'll just do you and Pat McAfee straight up. All right. We're going to have a lot of level 4s. We're going to have to blow off a ton of feuds for the next pay-per-view. This is your main event. Okay. When do you do your draft? Do you pick the same superstars every time or do you pick new ones every time? It depends. I pick some that I'm comfortable with my keepers, but I pick what works best for my roles, my classes, my potential feuds, and also ring level, all that kind of stuff. So it does change. It does change. Do Sean Spears and Seth. We'll make a triple threat out of it. How about that? I mean, Sean Spears, I can't do him. Sorry. Stamina. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm at 125 RXP, Tasty. Yes. Finally. I'm nearly a fourth of the way to level 1. It's ridiculous. GM mode is not friendly. Like, if you're just playing GM mode, it is not friendly for RXP. It is not. So far, anyway. All right. Okay, that should work. 35,000. Let's do it. We need this is all for rivalries. This is all just trying to get rivalries where we want them to be. Seth wins the opener. 3.5 stars. Hey, that's good for just a random match, being able to throw that together. We get that to level 1. Very nice. If you play matches, it will be more, Jimmy. Guaranteed it will be. Guaranteed it will be. Again, I do plan on... Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. 9-week injury? Are you serious? Dadgum. We get that feud to level 4. Women's tag action here. And we... 2.5 stars. We'll take it. Finn Balor grows that feud to level 2. Okay. Pat, Nikita. I bet Pat gets hurt here. No injury. Okay, that's fine. AJ, call out. Good. Okay, we're clicking there, but that one injury's stinging. It's a sting in the side. New tag champs as the Wyatt Six take the titles back in a 3-star finish. Not the strongest. Not the strongest. Not the strongest. You work from home, so I tend to simulate PPVs as background noise when in MyGM. Not bad. That's a good idea. Good idea. I like it. I like it. You could trade Grace maybe after the PLE or cancel her contract to get the money back. I'm curious. I need to use... I'll see what the injury rehab card can give us. So here we go. We got good booking still as a result. It looks like Mutiny is going to get amazing booking, but 9-week injury here out of this one. That is not what we want to see, even though it doesn't show. So you have to click the right. Okay, so right trigger shows you the injuries. Okay. Let's see if there's any other injuries. Then I haven't been doing that. So Mutiny got the amazing booking. SmackDown and good booking. So we are okay this week. We're going to gain 28,700 fans. Not bad. ECW beats us. They gain 30,000 fans. Mutiny gains 36,000 fans. It's SmackDown with 34. So we're dead last this week. But we do get the network special card, which is clutch. We needed it. But we do fall a little bit further behind. Now 10,000 fans behind Stephanie McMahon. 10,000 fans behind Stephanie McMahon and company. Dadgum. So we now get ready for the go-home show. We're heading to New Mexico, ladies and gents. And we've been hit with the salty card. Triple the cost of all opposing brands' matches. for next week. Oh no. So all our matches now are going to be triple the cost. Forget you, Mr. Fuji. Dadgummit. You got to do what you got to do, but I'm going to pay you back at some point. You better be ready. Triple H says, looks like you need to take better care of your roster. Shut up. Shut up, Trips. I know she's hurt. You're going to give me a health spa card? Thank you. Thank you for the free card, sir. Get off my back. Elton Prince. I need to wipe that smug smile off Joe's face after that loss. I want to fight him in the next 2 weeks. Sure. Sure, we can do that for you. Triple H. Yesterday, Fluff made a fool of herself in public. I won't bore you with the details, but you were giving her a 2-week suspension. Yeah. Whatever. CM Punk, I'm psyched for this upcoming PLE. Yo, Punk is talking to Punk right now. This is hilarious. I'm excited for this PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Okay, so Punk's happy to talk to Punk. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so have at least one TLC match this week. That'll give us a squash match card. All superstars on your brand who win their matches this week will get an additional 3 XP. It's not bad. Not amazing, but it's not bad, certainly. Not bad. So let's look at this injury rehab card. It's going to reduce her injury by 3 weeks. I have an injury rehab 3 card. That gives 5 weeks. So we're going to do that one. Jordan Grace now goes from 9 to 4, from 4 to 1, and now from 1 to none. And Jordan Grace is healthy just like that. And I'm going to give her a health spa card to give her a boost up to 35 stamina. So that works for us. We'll take that. And we're going to use our network special card. That's going to give us a 20% boost this week. That's going to be massive for us. Massive for us, y'all. Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to buy this injury rehab card. Okay. So we need to have a TLC match. Gosh. Right. So this I think we save for the pay-per-view. We're going to go LA Knight, Aleister Black, and a Extreme Rules, just because that's your forte. We'll do that. You and AJ. Shoot. Y'all are last man standing. We're going to go TLC. And we're going to put the title on for that. And then, golly, Charlotte, you got to get healthy. Like, this is ridiculous. I can't do anything. We're going to double call out here. Just trying to get Charlotte to situate that feud. Triple match cost. You're right. Dadgummit. You're right. Mr. Fuji. You're killing me. All right. You and Obafemi need to finish your feud. You and Zoe Stark need to finish your feud. You and Tatum Paxley. We could probably make that a fatal 4-way and add you and Pat McAfee. Where's Pat? There you are. Okay. I'm just trying to blow off level 4 feuds, y'all. Do we have any more that I don't currently have listed here? Jordan Grace. Again, the reason I'm not doing the Jordan Grace one is because her stamina, she's out for 1 week. Okay, so I think that's the best we can do. I am going to do a charity spot for LA Knight. And I'm going to do a invasion spot for Finn Balor. We're going to see how that goes. It's going to be a loss of stamina, though. I don't want to do that for Finn. Sorry, Finn. Anybody else have 5 stamina that's not doing anything? Brooks, you're not doing anything. You go do it. You got 4. All right. Okay, so I want to get this TLC match, though, kind of. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be worth it, though. Like, if I do a TLC, it's going to cost me $75,000 for one match. It's just egregious. So So I may just have to go normal matches across the board and bite it. Like, I mean, maybe I could go table match here. And maybe I can go in Extreme Rules there, but that's still a $56,000 cost. $136,000 cost for the show. For the show. I'm going to do it. Just for the sake. We're trying to put together the best show we can here. So whatever. We're going to make it work. We're going to make this work for the time being. So here we go. Let's book it. $136,000. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Maxine Dupree, Zoe Stark. And Zoe Stark wins it in a 3.5-star match. I didn't have the title up for grabs. Why? I forgot. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Okay, we get that to level 3 at least. Let's see who wins this feud. Obafemi needs to win it. Sean Spears won. Oba's going to be tired. He's going to want to leave the company. He's mad, man. He's going to want to leave the company after that. Bliss fails. All right. IC men's title. Finn Balor retains. 4 stars. No injury. Thank God. LA Knight gains 3,000 fans for us here. Fatal 4-way here. And it's Dragunov with the win. Completing the feuds of all 4 of those individuals. 3 stars will take it. Brooks Jensen's going to gain us 3,000. That's huge. 3,000 fans. Stolen from Mutiny. Now here for Raw. Bada baby. And your main event. Non-title match here. LA Knight. Aleister Black. Aleister Black wins the feud. And a 4.5-star classic, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not a bad show. All things considered, we will take that. Mutiny, what do y'all got on the books? They got 2 tables matches. That's it. And they're okay. So everybody's impacted by the match card. So SmackDown, that card goes against everyone. Everyone. Interesting. So everybody's been hit by it. Let's see the drama curve. We got good booking. We missed out by a 0.5 star on the amazing booking. Us and Mutiny will be the only 2 brands lacking there. Pat McAfee did get hurt, evidently. A 10-week injury for old Pat Mac. That's not the biggest loss because he was the cheapest contract on our whole brand. C, ECW had amazing booking and no injuries to show for it, man. They've done a great job of keeping their stars very... I mean, their stamina is incredible. Mutiny, they stay clean with no injuries. Gosh. And then SmackDown, poor finale. That hurt them. So we are the only brand getting hit by any injuries right now. Man, it is what it is. So we are going to gain 20,000 fan gain bonus. And that's going to give us 91,000. We got 20,000 because of the network special card we used. We didn't make any money, obviously. But 91,122 fans. ECW is going to win or get second behind us at 65,000. Mutiny behind them at 63,000. And SmackDown at 64. So we crush this week, ladies and gentlemen. We crush it. We are up. And now we have almost a 20,000 fan lead heading to Money in the Bank in Hamburg, Germany. Getting ready for Money in the Bank. Naomi, love doing the 2K shoot. Had a pretty fantastic shoot. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I wondered if they might offer it to Liv. Interesting. I guess she would have been okay, but it's fans we don't see. So she got a major morale boost. She's overwhelmingly happy now, and her popularity is at 87 as well. Jade Cargill, you're probably aware of the fact that Dupree keeps hiding my gym bag. She seems like she thinks it's hilarious, but it's not. I've had enough of her constant disrespect. I want to teach her a lesson in the ring, and I promise you're going to bring the heat. So Jade Cargill wants to take on Maxine Dupree. And Maxine actually may be decent. We can see it's not a great combo. I'm going to tell Jade no, because it's just not the best fit and she can deal with it. The stamina or the morale she had was good enough. You want to be in a match. You want to be in a match in next week's show. Trick. I can't promise you that. No, I'm going to tell him no. Get over it. Get over it. Sorry. Finn Balor. You've been talking to Trick a lot lately. He think it'd be a great idea. They should be in a tag together. In the next few weeks, you and Trick in a tag. So you're a heel fighter. Trick is a heel fighter. So that's fighter. We could try to make that work. We'll think about it. We'll think about it, Finn. All right. So it's time. If we do the submission match, we'll get a bad publicity 3 card. That is massive card to get. Massive card to get. We also have some promises here. We promised Alexa Bliss a match against Naomi. That's going to have to happen now. And we promised Elton Prince a rematch against Gacy. So something's going to give there. We're Money in the Bank, so we're going to buy that. Let's see if there's any cards we want to get. Again, I'm not going to do the Pat McAfee injury rehab. It's just not worth it to me, so we're going to release him. Sorry, Pat. It is what it is. All right, Money in the Bank. Let's start here first. The Money in the Bank match. Climb the ladder in the center of the ring and grab the object. If we win, we get $100,000. So first, let me start with our matches I knew I was wanting to get done. You and Braun Breaker. And a submission match. Why not? Just because it's going to give me, yeah. I mean, I know it's not progressing a feud, but I don't really care. And then we could go with women's tag here. Table match. Why not? I honestly would rather go backstage brawl here for this one. And for y'all, I'd rather go something different here completely. Let's go singles. And we're going to go again. Alexa wanted a match against Naomi. So we're going to start that here. We're going to go Alexa Bliss and Naomi. Naomi's at the very top, yes. And Alexa Bliss in a submission match, and that's going to grow their feud further. So both world titles up for grabs. Now, for our opener, we need a Money in the Bank. So this is a ladder match. So does anybody have a ladder specialist? Ladder? Anybody? No. Oh, Brooks Jensen does. Brooks does, but he's a level 5 ring level, and that scares me because I think the match type matters, but I think your ring level matters more. So because of that, I'm going to go Seth. And for the women, nobody has the specialist, the thing we need. I'm going to go Liv. We're going to see if that works. All right. That's going to work for me. I'm okay with not fulfilling this promise. I'm okay with it. I really don't care that we're going to leave one of those unfulfilled. I know it's going to make him a little unhappy, but I really need to finish these rivalries. I really do. Or at least build this rivalry up more. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with a charity spot here from Finn Balor, and then a invasion against Stephanie McMahon again from Liv. Woo. Okay, chat. I think this is the play. Let's do it. $146,000, man, is what this is going to cost us. We need this to work. As we're going to finish off the show, we will watch one of these matches, y'all, because this will be the last bit for today's stream and episode. So we will watch one of these matches. How about that? Does that sound good, chat? Want to watch one of these? All right, so here we go. Opening match, Money in the Bank. Which match should we spectate? Should we spectate the opener, the men's match, the women's Money in the Bank match, or one of the mid-card matches? What match do y'all want to spectate more? What do y'all think, chat? Let me know in the comments. What match would y'all rather us spectate? The opener, the main event? So the men's Money in the Bank, the women's Money in the Bank, or whatever. I've seen one for each. First match is stacked. Yeah, I agree. Certainly is. All right, so I'm seeing the opener. All right, so let's watch the opener. Let's get to it. And let's see what the game looks like. First match, and let's see how much XP we get out of doing this as well. So entrances, I have all this noise off. So I think for the sake of it, guys, I'll show you just a brief segment here as they come out. Very cool. I can cue my own promo or pyro and whatnot. There's Seth doing his thing. Very cool. So you got Seth coming out. Who's second here? All right, Randy, the Viper. Randy Orton. I'm gonna have to turn off the commentary too. I don't want to talk over the commentary while we're watching. So we'll probably turn that off. There comes the Viper. Yeah. And you can come over here to spectate cam, which is really, really cool. Spectate cam. Interesting. All right. So they've added some new cameras in here. All right, let's just get through all the entrances. Who do we got third here? Oh, it's the White Six. It's very cool. Very cool. The Fireflies are out. Very cool. But this entrance is going to take 20 years off my life. Come on. I feel like I'm watching Prime Undertaker, WrestleMania 35. Taking 50 years to get out here. Goodness gracious. There we are. All right. That's good enough. Skip the entrance. We're gone. We're gone. We're gone. All right. We're done with the rest of these. I just want to get to the match. I don't have 20 years for entrances. So let's see how this goes. Money in the Bank winner gets the $100,000, and this is the spectate cam. I do want to go ahead. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't. So we're gonna have to deal with the commentary. Is that okay, chat? Again, we need Seth to win it, baby. We're rooting for Seth to win it. Hopefully this match isn't going to take 50 years to do. And chat, I'm going to leave y'all with it here. I got to use the restroom. So this is probably a good spot for me to take a leave for a few minutes here. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Did I miss anything eventful? Seth, doing your thing, baby. Come on. Looks like Randy's hurting. Seth's hurting a little. Who's got the upper hand? Come on. From one creator to another, amazing job. Really enjoy your content. Thank you so much, man, Cenas. Really do appreciate you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the stutter. Yeah, it's weird for this camera angle. Can I turn off? Like, let's just go gameplay. Let's see if that fixes it, y'all. So if I go from, do y'all like me going with the fixed camera like this? I could go south. Gameplay. Do y'all like the broadcast camera, or do y'all like me going with the fixed camera here? Oh, the game just stutters in general for the gameplay. Oh, you're right. Ooh, they are gonna have to fix that. That could be a bit problematic. Yeah, that stutter's terrible. That stutter is awful. Oh, get him off the freaking ladder. That's crazy that they haven't fixed that stutter already. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Thankfully, it doesn't affect us in the menus when we're playing. But that is jarring. That is a jarring stutter. I'm curious, does it do it across all platforms? Is it doing it on PlayStation 5 and on PC too? So of course, those versions, I don't know how many people are playing those overseas right now. Every time you grapple. Seth, get in the ring. Get the ladder up. We got to get the dub. R-Truth's out here dead. Tomasa. Get over there to AEW. What are we doing? Doesn't have the big beard like he does right now in real life. Good Lord. Putting some chops, some wicked chops. Goodness. I don't care about Tommaso. What's going on inside? What's going on? R-Truth feeling it. You can't see me. Big boot from Seth. Okay, I'm going to go with the fixed camera. Not broadcast. I want to go gameplay. Yes. We're just going to go with this fixed camera. It's a little bit better for me with this crazy of a match. It helps me see everything going on. Seth, you are not doing what I need you to do, Seth. I need you to get the dub. It has to happen. We have to get the win here. Goodness gracious. I hope so. I hope he can get it done, Tasty. I hope he can get it done. I'm very nervous about this. I need the win. But chat, while we're in this match here, I am going to tell you. So again, I'm going to be editing down this stream to a tightly edited, roughly probably about 45-minute episode where I'm going to be implementing some promos and cutscenes and stuff like from universe mode to add some presentation to the GM mode, and then uploading that here hopefully tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. I'll probably be live again tomorrow with I'm hoping to do about 10 to 15 weeks per stream, because again, this stream right here is taking us about 2.5 hours, but that was also including the draft and everything. But typically per stream, I'd like to be able to get done at least 15 weeks, if possible, but we'll see. So I will be live again tomorrow, and I'll be working on editing this stream down into an episode. Seth, come on, baby, do your thing. So yeah, we got some stuff going. Come on. Somebody's got to get this one. This match may take 45 minutes, y'all. I'm serious. We may have picked a match that's going to take forever. But somebody's got to climb that ladder, and we have 6 guys out here. I just don't see. I don't know. Imagine Tongalo. It's going to happen, Rob. You're going to make it happen. You're going to make it happen. Just watch R-Truth over here swinging away with the kendo stick. What budget? 7 million, Matthew. 7 million. Gosh, that stutter is jarring. That is terrible. Absolutely abysmal. Abysmal. Okay. We're going to get a ladder up soon. We're getting a ladder in the ring anyway. R-Truth. Oof. Oof. Seth, quit taunting. Get in the ring and get the ladder up. This match will take forever. I wonder, do they have the hurry up feature in here? No, they do not. They do not. I hope Seth wins because of the brand. Me too. Me too, JLB kid. Me too. I need him to win. I seriously don't know how we're going to get a winner in this. Have we had a ladder climb yet? Has like the progress bar gone up yet? Y'all remember? Because I went to the restroom for a minute. So has anybody climbed the ladder yet and done the mini game? And also, I do want to thank our new subscribers so much. Thank you guys for joining. Again, just phenomenal. Like the support and everybody, y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Absolutely amazing. All 258 of y'all in here right now watching. Absolutely incredible. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Truth. Back to line. Okay, come on. I need Seth to throw some out. There were a few on top and nobody got a good chance out of gotcha. Hey, we're getting people exiting the ring now. This is our opportunity to get something going. But Seth, you're down and you're out right now. You're hurt. Everybody's hurt. Actually, the best person in terms of health is Uncle Howdy. Well, I said that. Now look at him. Now look at him. Goodness gracious. Tommaso Ciampa, you're about to see you later, Tommaso. Powerbomb on the outside. He's dead. He's done. Oh boy. The Viper may get this done, y'all. I'm thinking Randy may be the one that wins this one, or R-Truth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, get him out of the ring. Curb stomp his butt. Curb stomp. Truth. No. No. Gummit. On the chair as well. Y'all are joking. Loa may win. Tonga may win, get this win. Can we get a ladder up now? Can we get a ladder up? We're getting something going here. Goodness gracious. Can you put me on your stream, please? Sardy, you're on it, man. You're on it right now. What's going on? Do want to shout out and give thanks to our members and patrons so much for supporting the channel while we have a moment here in the middle of this match. Appreciate each and every single one of you always for your generosity every single month and helping us do what we do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Uh-oh, now we're getting busy. Now we're getting up here. R-Truth's up. Don't push the ladder down, guys. Keep the ladder up. Oh, God. Nobody's going to win this thing. I may have to quit and simulate at some point. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Busted him open. Do we have blood turned off? I'm going to have to turn on blood in the menu at some point. I want to see for the future. Backbreaker. That yum. At some point, people are just going to be knocked out, stunned from everything. Oh, you mean in the game or something? Well, I'm not going to do like community creations with... I'm going to do like wrestlers and stuff. I don't think I'm going to do it like that. Seth, pedigree his butt. No! Ciampa! Screw you! From one Triple H boy to the other. Dadgummit, we had a chance, an opportunity. Now Truth may be making the climb. Truth may be making the climb. No, what are you doing, Truth? Leg drop. Freaking grapple. That is awful. That is awful. They're going to have to get a patch out today for that. That is terrible. Yeah. DDT on the chair. Ciampa, get out of my life right now. Okay, we need to win this thing. Seth, come on, get up. Somebody get the ladder upright. Somebody get the ladder upright. Goodness, Ciampa flying like an absolute mongoose. Okay, Orton, I see you. Okay, somebody get a ladder upright, please. Today. Please. It's got to happen at some point. Golly. Seth's going to fake injury for Raw storyline. Yeah. Anyone but Ciampa. I really like Alexa and Liv's renders in game. Yeah, the renders look really good this year for most superstars. Some of them, they need to rework. I'm going to be honest. Truth's making the climb. Don't push the ladder down. We need that ladder to stay up. We're not even a quarter of the way for the progress on that. God bless it. It's going to take forever. It's all right. I'm here for it, Chad. I'm here. I'm hanging out. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. We got to see. We got to see what's going to happen. Goodness. And dude, look at the chest of Orton right now on his back. He is absolutely battered, bruised, destroyed. Someone should go through the table here. Yeah, that'd be nice to see. Get the tables. Uh-oh. Tonga. Nope, I thought he was going to make the climb. He's not. Get the ladders up. Seth's heading in the ring now. Yes. Bada baby Seth. Bada baby Seth. Drop him down. Let's go. Tommaso, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. Reverse it. That comes. Okay, so we have all competitors in the ring again. Well, I say that. Now we have 3. Now we have 3. Get the thumbtack, Seth. Yeah, I agree. Have I had any glitches? Other than the stutter, I haven't seen any like crazy glitches or anything. Of course, in GM mode, you don't see a ton in the menus and stuff. The stutter is the biggest problem right now. They're going to have to fix that. That's just universally, that's just bad. Okay, we got to get a winner here, guys. If it goes another 10 minutes like this, I'm going to have a problem. We got to get somebody to win this thing. Goodness gracious. Stunned. Braun and Logan are theory. This is going to take longer than Triple H to end a feud. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. Also, Zadi World, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining the community here. All right, we got a ladder up. It's not in the right placement. Oh, Seth, you're dead. Goodness, chair shots from Tommaso. Only one man stands. He's dead. What are you doing? Well, he had a chance there to make a climb. Now, where are we at? If you quit the match, it chooses the winner. Okay. Goodness. We got to get somebody to make the climb. It's got to happen here soon. It's got to happen here soon, chat. We are in a new era, Tasty Builder. We're in the GM era here, baby. Gosh, Seth, get in there. Come on, get the ladder up. Get the ladder up. Get the ladder up. Get the ladder up. Somebody, I don't care who. Pedigree? Pedigree? Come on, come on. No powerbomb. Okay. Get him out of the ring. Okay, I thought you were going to throw him out of the ring. I guess not. Oh, God, nobody's making anything happen. Nobody's doing anything. Everybody's running on fumes out here, but we don't even have the ladder up. Truth, put it up. Thank you. Thank you, Truth. Climb. Climb. Climb, Seth. Oh, no, the ladder fell. Get the ladder up. Please. Please. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind here. Come on. Oh my gosh. Scratching the back on me here. Mandible claw. Great. So Seth's stunned. 6 superstars and 4 brands. Some brands do 2 people. These people, PLE matches. Good question. I didn't even look at that. All I got to choose was Seth Rollins, so I don't even know who these other brands are from. Interesting question. Monkey in the... Seth, win it. No, I can't see. What's happening? Seth, do it. No. No. He was making the climb. He was making the climb to happen here. Zion and Zezare, thank you so much for your subscriptions. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. I do apologize, but I appreciate y'all subscribing, joining the community here, y'all. God dang it. We gotta get there. But guys, chat, what do y'all think? What are your thoughts on GM mode so far? I have my thoughts on the gameplay. It's a bit rough around the edges right now, and I'd like the option to be able to tell them to hurry up the match, like you could do in universe mode. Truth. What are you doing? The AI is being stupid right now. You have your chance to make the climb and get the ladder up, and instead we just converge again. Gosh bless it. Okay, I'm only got a few more minutes of this before I'm just done. Come on, Seth, get in the ring, climb the ladder while they're fighting. Just get in the ring, climb the ladder. Quit fighting on the outside. That's what you get for doing that. Stupid. Okay, one man stunned. Climb. Here we go. Seth, take him down, and then you go up. Don't push the ladder over, though. Just climb. He's hanging. He got it. No, Randy. No. Randy. Got it done. Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? Randy Orton makes the climb and comes away. Money in the Bank winner. Oh, not what we needed. Dude looks like he went through a war. He went through an absolute war. Gosh. 4-star match. Okay, well, we watched a match. It was a match, all right. And Randy Orton for NXT Mutiny gets the dub. So now we head to the mid-cards. All right, Braun Breaker, new world champion, defeats CM Punk. That's good to see. We get a new champion out there. 4,500 fans from Finn Balor for the charity. We'll take that. Women's World Championship matchup. And Naomi retains her title in a 4-star match. Grows the feud to level 2. Liv invading and steals 500 fans for us from Mutiny. We'll take that. Now it's time for ECW and their opportunity here. Bailey with the win, 4.5 stars. Lula Tandy, terrible promo. They got the jobbers out there in the ECW. Tag teams and the Usos. The Penitentiary. They get it done, 4.5 stars. So they had 2 good matches there. 2 very good matches. Now it's time for Mutiny here. I need y'all to fail. 100. You have Gunther with 100 stamina. You're not using Gunther hardly. It's crazy. 4 stars. Kyrie, level 1 feud. Last man standing here now. And it's Alex Shelley with the win as he retains the title. 5-star match. Brock's going to gain 2,500 fans. And SmackDown last but not least. And okay, we got tag team retention, 4-star match. Alba Fire gains 2,000 fans from the charity promo. Fatal 4-way action here. And Chelsea Green and JC Ice, it's a tag team action, never mind. Johnny Gargano, 3,000 fans. So, final match, main event, 6-way, Money in the Bank. And Natalia. Man, Mutiny steals both. Mutiny sweeps. Huge week for Mutiny, y'all. Huge week for Mutiny. They got it done. Let's see if there's any injuries. Nope. Well, let's see the damage. So we gain 110,000 fans and no profits. But 110,000 fans. Also, I noticed we're at 150 RXP still. God bless it. MyGM is not the way to go if you want to grow that battle pass. 102,000. So we beat ECW. Let's see, chat, how Mutiny did here. 129. They win the week. Mutiny dominating. And then 102 for SmackDown. We do get the bad publicity 3 card, which is what we were wanting to get, but we fall back down now by 1,000 fans. Stephanie McMahon takes back the lead with Mutiny. We have a little bit of climbing to do between now and then. So before we end anything, we're going to go through our trades and our shakeups, of course. I want to check out y'all's cards real quick. I would like to get this bad publicity card from y'all for $100,000 though. a bit of a steep cost. I don't think I can afford that. So I'm just going to say clear, and we're going to see if there's any offers. All right, so we have a deal here. Logan Paul and Izzy Dame for Obafemi and Miles Bourne, and $40,000 of my money. I don't love it. I'm going to say decline. I'm declining that. Nope, they're going to re-offer me again. Now, they are angry. It would be giving me 2 angry superstars. I mean, Logan Paul's an interesting prospect for one. But I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. Mutiny has an offer. They want to give me Tavion Heights and Julia for the same 2 we just saw. Julia's 1 out of 5 promo. Bruiser. And you're terrible. So this is even worse trade deal. $16,000. I'm saying no. SmackDown, what do you have for me? Same deal. Okay, they want to give me two women. They want to give me Wendy Chu and Ivy Nile. Not doing it for that price. Sorry. All right, so the next pay-per-view we're going to be building towards for our next stream is Great American Bash. So before we do that, though, Cindy Fluff said she got carried away, blah, blah, blah. Cindy, you better prove you can fix it with the attitude. We can't be having issues. Elton, I know, I'm sorry. Alexa says she's thankful. Okay, so chat, what do we do here? Shakeup card, famous interference. Run-ins will give us $500 more for each point of popularity the superstar is above 60. Too big to take down. If a giant superstar wins a Fatal 4, they gain $40,000. That's not bad. Or yoink, steal a power card from each opponent next week. Y'all, you already know. You already know. It's yoink. We're taking that one. That is a massive card. That's going to be really big for us. We're going to take that card 100%. We're going to upgrade our fog effects. We are now level 2 across the board. Our next upgrade we're going to save for is going to be Wrestling Center, the next best venue. So we are in a decent spot. We are second place, just narrowly behind Stephanie McMahon and NXT Mutiny, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a really, really good spot overall in terms of our health and everything, stamina. We have some that are hurting, certainly down here, but I think we can build around it. We can build around it. But I think it's good. It's good. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna say it's not. We're gonna have to do some work around that. But chat, guys, everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in, being here for our first live for our GM series. Again, I'm going to be editing this into a episode with some extra presentation, with some cutscenes, promos, things of that nature. So keep a lookout for that here on the channel. I plan on being live tomorrow to continue on this journey. So if you want to make sure you know when I do go live, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post. I'll be going live tomorrow at least once, maybe twice. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts on GM mode down below. Stay safe. God bless to each of you. Thank you again for our members and patrons so much for supporting the channel. And we will catch you all back here in the next one. Y'all take it easy.